Notable supposed to was coming back at you with another slip slapper, trying to give a nigga a spanking. You know, want to talk about a few topics today. Happy Father's Day to all my people. You know, all the men that's fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to y'all. Hope y'all have a blessed day today. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Share this video. What's up, hey big brother? Share this video. It's gonna be a nice one today. I'm gonna just be in and out because I know y'all got things to do. Some of y'all might want to go to church with the fam. Just wanted to bring y'all that Father's Day special because I've been missing y'all. I started, like I said, I got my life started my job back, so that overnight shift be woo. Got to get back used to it because I'm a day person. But now I got to be a night hawk for some reason. But it's cool any way I can get it. Any way I can get it. Night, day, in the social media world, which I try not to talk about stuff until I get everything down. Back salute to Ticket for doing a great job breaking that case down because he coming with facts on top of facts. They've been hiding stuff, but I want to talk about cockeyed it. You know what I mean? That's what I want to talk about. Bitch ass nigga Charleston White. I ain't finished. I'm a keep cremate him like I do the role player. I'm not letting that nigga breathe because every time something go on, he always in the algorithm anyway. So I'm gonna keep your ass in there. You understand? I'm gonna keep your monkey ass in the algorithm. But it ain't gonna be for nothing good. It's for the exposure. Because I've been sitting back watching a lot of stuff, man. With tank head that nigga been doing. 5 gallon head that nigga, man. Trailer head that nigga, man. This nigga here, bro. And then he let you know the play. I tell y'all, bro, we gotta stop supporting these type people. Once you see who they are, man, let's say it like this. Once they show you who they are, believe it, man. Cause that's the type of nigga he is, bro. Oh, so conniving there, but he doing it on the internet. He ain't gonna do it in the streets because he know one thing, that shit get you RIP'd in these streets. So he won't hide behind that internet Twitter bucket and all that. Talking that shit and shit. But man, I said, bro, I done seen it all, bro. Been around it all, did it all. And I just don't like how the more and more I think about Carmelo, bro, the more and more I won't cook this bitch ass nigga. That's all. Because I see the play now. And at first, when he first started, like they say, oh, you're not you're not listening to the man. If you was out here like that in the streets and in this game, whatever, or just being cutthroat conniving like that, you could tell a snake when you see one. And what you gotta do with the snake? Off with the head, you know what I mean? Even though it's a big one, you know what I mean? It's gonna might take about 3, 4 chops to get that motherfucking 5 gallon off that shoulder, you feel me? But I'm just being honest, dog, on some real trying to be serious though. But man, that nigga down bad for what he did and how he did it. And I got proof. Salute the OG murder reactions. Salute the street media TV. Salute the hood educated. They got a lot of people exposing this nigga now, man. Like for what it's really hitting for, like for what it's worth. And I just don't, approve of the message. I don't like what he's doing. So if nobody ain't gonna call it out, they doing videos about it breaking it down, but I'm here to call it out in the show what type of dude that he really is, man. Other than that, I wouldn't even must be tripping. I wouldn't even must be tripping, but for you to do your own kind that, your own people for some money, railroad this young man. And like I said, I listen to a lot of people break this story down and do what they do with it. When it comes to his pockets, he don't give a fuck. He throwing everybody under the bus. And at some point, it ain't no content no more, man. You can't keep talking about this content, this content. And don't try to stay in the algorithm. People want to hear the truth, man. People don't tired of the bullshit lies narrative that they're always pushing for views and clickbait and money. But what I'm about to bring to you right now is from my people, OG Murder from the city, reactions. And like I said, they got a lot of people doing great things about this story, trying to bring light to how the young man was railroaded. But you gotta pay attention, bro. And like OG Murder said something that really hit home. The people never had a conviction, never been in jail, never been in no trouble, clean slate. They not no street people. So how should they know if a dude trying to play on their top or just to get them or do what they need to do to survive? They only going by what people say they've been through. As you saw, I was in there. I unlived the white person. I stood over him and I beat the. You know, I had all white jury. So the more and more you listen to him talk, the more and more you're gonna see this bitch ass nigga is a fucking fraud. Like for real, for real. I ain't holding nothing back. I'm gonna call it how it go. And you come around here with a club, a heart or a diamond, I'm an ace, nigga. I'm cutting that shit out the gate. I'm reneging and everything. You renigger, cause that's what he doing. But I'm gonna keep it solid over here. So let's get to the program. Let's see what we got on the menu today. Everything I said was facts. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what my boy OG Murder talking about. Then him and Seven Wall Short and scam people out their money. He know he ain't want to get in that fucking rank anyway. You see what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I want to see if this the one right here. I think this the one. Man, right just showed y'all, dog. It's a good call content. All right, y'all buckle up now. I know y'all probably don't y'all tired of hearing about this type of stuff, but I ain't. I'm trying to keep it real, and I'm trying to expose on. Still wear jelly beans. You understand? And that's you can't run with the spoilers and jelly beans. Eventually, they gonna get you, bro. I'm telling you, the lies gonna catch up with you. So check it out. Hold up. TRT started March. Let's see what we got on the negative injections. 4 years on TRT. Weekly injections. Constant blood work. Don't forget to subscribe. Like. I just showed y'all, dog. For anybody who said he for black people, to get out country. And he be quick to talk about his content, his content. Nobody want to hear that shit. If a nigga catch your ass in traffic, we gonna show your fucking ass content. Believe that. Let's see what he talking about. I gotta make content over for the Camilo fellas. Then I gotta make content over for the mid cafe. Then I gotta make content for the hate racist one. So I gotta make something for everybody. You know how out of touch with reality you gotta be to think that this situation with Carmelo and it's something that's content. The man just showed y'all, dog. For anybody who said he for black people, he just showed y'all. For all y'all who think this man about something, this man just admitted his whole everything to y'all. He feel y'all that foolish that he could just come out here and just let y'all know I'm playing everybody. Yeah. He don't know what he want to do. I'll make something for everybody. I say Carmelo, I said Jeff, I make something for everybody. And you still got them people that support him. You know why? Because they not supporting him. The black people supporting the self-hatred. Bro, it's a sad day to see how many black people are ashamed to be black, bro. Anybody who think Carmelo acted like, I don't think that's a situation you play about. Even the people who rock with Charleston, y'all should be looking at him crazy. Because we all know internet from real life. This is a serious situation. Thanks. And this man so far removed from reality, he think this is a joke. If views go up, my engagement go up. And let me tell y'all, for the trollers that coming up in here, bro, we don't play that, bro. It's a serious situation for real, bro. This young man in there fighting for his life, 35 years, got railroaded. We all know that. That's why they didn't show the videos, had that many witnesses, railroading with a public defender. Bro, don't come over here with that plan because you're gonna get your head cracked over here. I got hitters over here. So listen to this clown, bro, and look at him. He got the money, showing the money. It's content. It's content. I gotta make content for the Camelo family. I gotta make content for the Metcalf family and all this. Then he gonna go to kissing Aiden Rose ass. Talking about the little nephew. Watch this shit, though. This nigga's a fucking clown.
If I just stayed over here with Carmelo, I'm gonna lose to you. I'm gonna lose people. Aiden Ross hates Ross. He's a murderer. I can't hate him, man. That's my nephew. You set them people up, bro. You was already with the white people. You went over there by them people, and you told them people to go with the all-white jury. You told them that. Because that's what the white people told you. See, I knew when you came from messing with the white people to going over there by them, I knew that the white people sent you to. You was all part of the setup. That what the white people told you when you was on their side first, before you switched over? You act like you switched over. I told you, Charleston White only mission is to appease the white man. That's it. Anything that you think he about to do in favor of black people, y'all got to be crazy to still be believing that. How many times somebody got to deceive you after 7 years?
Facts.
Like, you got to be super slow to let somebody deceive you for 7 years, bro. This is probably the most serious thing that family ever went through, dog. Boy, you talking about soulless. You talking about soulless? Man, who would play with a family who going through that? Like, just tell me that. I don't care how much internet you is. I don't care how much public figure you is. Like, certain things you just ain't gonna do. Like, say, bro, that man is special ed, bro. There's a thing in the Bible called Ecclesiastes. I know you don't believe in God, but there's a time for everything, Charleston, bro. Like, I think it's time for you to turn or go to another situation. But this ain't a situation you need to be playing with, bro. You made that story up because you got them people to get the white jewelry. You trying to keep attention off of that. So now you trying to make it like the guys what you really did. Nah, we ain't riding against the daddy. We ain't riding against the daddy of the moms. You deflecting. Why you make it was a double agent?
There you go, Heck. Double agent.
But see, long as you done change the narrative to the daddy being about money, ain't no how the white man use you to get these people son convicted.
How you gonna say to daddy about money when he just told you he gotta make content for them, and not keep it real, but you're a black activist like Murder said. Come on, man, something ain't right with this dude. That's why he always hide on these interviews. Don't be seen in public like that. Then when the nigga see him in public, he won't put out mace, put out a blade and all that. Be ready to call the cops. That's why with that shit happened in the barbershop, I ain't feel sorry for him. What he did, jump behind his old lady and grab the broom. When you supposed to be the man jumping in front of your wife. Now the nigga done bust the shit out you, and you jump behind your wife for her to get cracked in her fucking cranium. What kind of man is that? And y'all out here promoting this type shit, man. Y'all fucking clowns, man.
Let's talk about that, Charleston. Let's talk about how the people use you to get this man's son convicted. While you was over there acting like you was their brother, you was sitting over there working for the white man, trying to convince them that the white jury was the way to go. And you got that man hooked up. You me a bishop on juice. Like, he came to the funeral. That's what you did. After you helped to get the man convicted, you came back over there to his family, trying to get him say cheese interviews and trying to get paid off. You think we can't see the play?
That's fine.
You was over there trying to get your pockets greased. You was gonna try. After you got their son convicted, you wanted to make some money off him. That's what we talking about, but you good, but you ain't good enough. Because you could distract everybody else with that man daddy want money and all that false stuff. That's the same thing you did me. Man, OG man, yo, man, he blew $100,000. Think about that. Everything I said was facts. I put the whole thing together for you. Am I lying? Was he not with the white people first? White man came in peace and love at first. I was in the first. You was white man first, yeah. We ain't gonna talk about no daddy trying to get no money. We gonna talk about what you did. You was with the white people first. Stop me when I'm lying. You was with the white people first. Then all of a sudden, you switched and got on some black man. I came and got with the I satisfied everybody. Now it's time for me to make money off everybody I'm satisfied. That was the setup. That was the play right there. They sent you in the same way they sent you in with me to try to get me to walk in that back door. They sent you in to do their dirty work. You got them people to believe that you knew what you was doing, that you was on some activist type stuff, and then you tricked them. I told y'all, the devil's job is to deceive. Y'all black people sitting there supporting him, and y'all don't even understand he the reason that they picked the jury. He helped get Carmelo convicted.
Bingo.
Come on, black people. Y'all ain't beat the play yet. And then he came back. Them people probably realized that. Them people probably realized that he the reason why their son got convicted, and they ain't want to deal with him. They ain't want to do no say cheese or nothing. They ain't want to have nothing to do with him, because them people know that they were set up. And when he realized that they ain't want to do nothing with him, he came out here talking about the daddy was all about money. You sad, you addicted to, you a content junkie. To make everybody look at the daddy sideways. Man, no, man. I don't believe nothing you saying about the daddy. I ain't let no graham cracker turn me against my people.
They got one graham cracker.
Then on top of that, I'm gonna tell you something else why I felt you was fake. I was being quiet because I know that this was gonna happen. You heard me? I didn't want to be the negative Nancy, but I thought when you went live and said that you was gonna pay $75,000, that was so fake to me. Boy, you stunning like my dad. I knew you was stunning like my daddy, because let me tell you something. In a real life situation, the last thing you gonna do is come online and say that you about to give $75,000. That just was to get people talking. Because if you was gonna do it, you just would have did it. Playboy cutting nephew, my player cutting partner, all that was content. I should have some free content, no touch, no peace. I should have it for I got stuff for everybody. I swear to God, I don't see what dummies gonna buy these shirts. Because how you gonna wear blended with a watermelon? Like, what you... Because only special people would think like this.
Let's start with the 75,000. I've been said that myself. Then why you record me? If you want to do something for a young man knowing their history was the way it is, excuse me, and they ain't had no records in the system for us being them type of people, you dig? But y'all want to make videos about what they spending their money on when they gotta move. The people that's helping them because they getting death threats. Come on, bro. Excuse me. Then you come out here and wearing them around. You seen the flashes, one with the water. Come on, man. What kind of games we playing out here, man? And y'all support this type shit, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. You can't be that fucking slow, bro. Bro, that's why I say, dog. We the slowest motherfucking people on the face of this earth and wonder why we fucking last. That shit bothers me, man. Look, content. It ain't always about content when a young man life on the line, bro. When you supposed to be this stand up for my rights, who want out? Who want out? Bitch, you don't want out. I told y'all all money ain't good money. But this nigga on here telling you, yeah, it's about the money. I don't give a damn how you feel. I don't care what y'all say. I'ma still do me. Why this dude ain't canceled? Why y'all ain't blackball him like y'all blackball everybody else? And stopping nigga content from growing and page from getting out there. Y'all do that shit to my page. I can show you my page right now. I'm telling you, on 1,600 subscribers, man. And I've been on this bitch over 5 years. And I know I be coming with it. But he could get on here and talk and cuss and do all this, but then y'all won't try to blackball. And I mean that shit. At the end of the day, dog, right is right, wrong is wrong. And we can't keep letting niggas like this infiltrate our people for no fucking money, dog. Especially when it comes down to that bag. You can't buy with none of this shit, dog. And in the minute y'all go to selling out, and that's when you show your true colors, bro. You know what I mean? And I be trying to sit back and not say a lot of things and just let it play out like I say. But at some point, man, you can't help but to say something about this fake ass nigga, this fake ass activist, whatever the fuck he claim he is. You understand? We just gotta be smarter than that, bro. We can't let no nigga like that get in our way, and then you wanna, oh man, he spitting that real. He doing that so he could get his message out there. Nah, man, just get your message out there. You playing both sides, bro. I'm telling you, playing both sides of the field always gonna get you the ass end of the stick. I'm just being honest. You did. I got two more videos though, and we gonna break it down. You understand? That's why I'm glad they got people like Murd out here, and they try to. He came on there trying to. They want me to do a content with Murder. 10, uh, 10 shows, $100,000. The nigga was lying the whole time. Murder come with the receipts, the evidence, and everybody talking about he tripping for passing up $100,000. First of all, he wasn't no $100,000. That's why he kept trying to throw Tia Temple, with Kemp and whatever the lady name is. Nobody won't be fucking with you like that. Dog. These people like we supposed to be. Yes sir, yes sir. Nigga ain't institutionalized, dog. You got me? No. Benefit. I'm telling you, brother, this dude ain't right. Check this one.
Remember why you always want? My people still don't get it. Maybe now that we got y'all attention with this Carmelo Anthony case, I can get y'all internet people to understand something, right? Understand what snitching really is. Like I think y'all think like a person just snitch and then they just go on with their life, and I really think y'all got all this misunderstood. So now I think this is the best time to break this down for y'all because snitching play a part in this Carmelo Anthony case. Let me show you what I'm talking about. What people on the internet fail to realize is this. Once a person snitch, he works for the government forever. You don't just snitch and just go about your business. It don't work like that. You work for the government forever, bro. Like, if anything going down in your area or anything they could use you for, you gotta get to work. No matter when. You are officer. So what I be trying to tell y'all is, y'all sit there and y'all give the power to these people. Y'all support them. Y'all give them views and like their videos and really build them up. But you building up somebody who work for the government, right? See, it don't mean nothing to you at first until the power that you gave him, he take his influence and he do something like Charleston White did to Carmelo Anthony and his family. See, that's what y'all don't understand. Y'all forget. Charleston is a government agent. So times like this, he gonna get that conviction. You understand that? Get that arrest credit. He probably gonna get paid nice for what he did, Carmelo. See, y'all don't understand that. Charleston doing his job. Cause y'all tend to forget. Y'all think this just the internet and this all jokes. Ask Carmelo if it's funny. Ask Carmelo and if he find this funny. Because guess what? They sent Charleston in and they got the results. Charleston did his job. He got Carmelo 35 years. But ain't nobody paying attention to that. You think I'm lying? Check it out.
We couldn't say anything. We did what was instructed. We were told. So just doing what was told.
They did what was instructed. They did what they was told. Now, I wonder who told them to do this. It ain't too many. Charleston White, the government agent around him. So if you thinking he a real black activist, and I need y'all to understand one thing, bro. This what y'all ain't understanding. Y'all talking about Charleston can't make these people do nothing. Y'all gotta understand, Carmelo ain't never been in no trouble. All this new territory to these people. They don't know nothing. So they going off of Charleston's word because they thinking that's their brother. But the whole while, Charleston doing as he told. Charleston doing as he instructed. Because you gotta remember, he snitched in the case. Meaning he worked for the government forever. Think about it.
Had faith in all my jury, didn't I? I feel horrible because I'm trying to strengthen your faith with my faith in my people. I told you, man, my jury will do right by y'all. I told you that. I believe it.
Faith in them do right by y'all in Texas. States in the world. A black boy, the white boy, in Texas, one of the most racist places in the world, and you think that all-white jury go do right by him. Man, anybody believe in this is,
This is crazy, man.
boy, you full of it.
I feel foolish.
See, my days are cool without you.
I feel stupid. See, how do you try to make you believe what I believe? Because I really believe that, fam. Yeah, I went against my own people trying to convince black people white people is good. I wanted to look like a fool in such a case.
No, you ain't foolish, but boy, you a fool. You is really putting it on thick, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching a master at work. Man, this man finesse game is crazy, bro. The government that sent this man over there, dog, to get these people's son wrongfully in prison. And now he's sitting here basically trying to lay a guilt trip on himself, blame himself for everything, and trying to make them feel like he feeling bad about something that he really responsible for. Like, y'all don't see the play here? Man, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy work. You get the people's son convicted by telling them to get a white jury, doing what the government sent you in to do. And then you got the nerve to come back and say, oh man, it's all my fault, I blame me. Man, I had faith in them people. Trying to make them people feel like you ain't did what you did. Say, bro, the way you trying to clean this up, this is crazy. Man, I am on to him, bro. Y'all don't see this?
It's hard to defend. It's hard to defend what we see. When they defend the Chinese man, George Floyd laid on the ground, homie, and didn't flinch. And white people had no compassion for him.
Not playing a black card. Now, ain't this something, bro? This man working with the government, dog, working with all the white folks, dog, to get this boy wrongfully convicted. And now he's sitting over there trying to win the people confidence over by playing a black card. Like, are you serious? Like, you really trying to make sure everything's smooth so you can still get some money with them, right? Trying to make them feel like you still a good person so you could go ahead on and bring them to say cheese and break them on some of them interviews and get you some of that money that you trying to clock in, huh? Man, it's crazy, bro. Ain't no way in the world.
So you guys never had access to the $700. The lawyers got the $700, and you guys got nothing. So you couldn't fire the lawyers when we brought in Mitch Nolte, because halfway through about 6-7 months ago, we tried to bring in Mitch Nolte and criminal defense, litigation specialist Shannon Ross, and your attorney advised you not to have a litigation specialist, which could have brought up the cast fellas violent history.
Boy, you a piece of work. That boy done went from blaming himself to flipping the script to blaming them. So now he's sitting there trying to make them feel like it's their fault because they listen to their lawyer instead of listening to him and not having a mitigation lawyer. And he's saying like basically by not having a mitigation lawyer, they ain't really get to show that the boys was bullies. Like, so now, basically what he slicks out telling them is, y'all should have listened to me and we probably would have came out better. So now, he playing in their mind that they the reason their son got convicted. Man, say, bro, all this from a person who really responsible for all this. Man, if this ain't Bishop off juice. Piece of work.
Well, because you didn't have a mitigating specialist to bring in the mitigating factors, no mitigating factors or circumstances will protect it into this trial. I guarantee you we win hands down on the field. So I'm putting $75,000 up. I'm arranging every money for you and your family at least $30,000 by Saturday so you can live because they just shut down the account once the attorneys got the money, right? So you logged into the account this morning and now you no longer see anything because the trades have been made and you're now left on your own. I guarantee I have $30,000 in money by Saturday. I got $10,000 scheduled for you Friday.
Oh, this is beautiful. Magnificent. Magnifique. A masterpiece. Go on, reel him on in, Charleston. Close the deal. So let's make sure we follow this straight. He went from blaming himself, then he went to blaming them. Now, he trying to offer him some money. Man, y'all don't see how he worked them just now? He working his cent on them, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. This is cold-blooded. Man, now you offering them some money trying to do all this. Now I need y'all to remember, all this is to cover up the fact that he really the government agent that helped to get their son convicted. Man, say, bro, you a piece of work. But you know what the trip part is about all this? See, now, Carmelo done been convicted. You see what I'm saying? And after all the stuff he was saying, now he going on white talk shows saying stuff like this.
You cannot bring a weapon to school.
Yeah.
So you can't say I was
But what if he says self-defense?
There's no self-defense because if you are afraid the day before or you have to take a weapon to school, why not notify your parents? Parents, you notify the school teacher. School teacher that's bringing these kids in here and resolve this issue is called conflict resolution. We was taught in homes that has morals and values, you tell the teacher. Somebody with you, you tell the teacher. Let the teacher know so when y'all have an altercation, you're clear and you're covered. Documentation beats conversation. So word to documentation to say this is self-defense. It's a premeditated crime because you took a weapon in fear. Anticipate to use it.
And what's premeditated now?
Innocent track meet. You getting ready to run track with other kids and you got a knife on you. No, man, you got to go to jail.
Cold clown. After all that blaming itself, trying to offer the family something. Moolah, De Janeiro, you fake case on the family by saying that the daddy all about money. Start beefing with them, and then you go on all the white platforms and you start saying Carmelo gotta go to jail. Wow, that's crazy. See, you gotta just pay attention, bro. Everything right in your face, y'all. Just keep watching.
We're gonna make it right. And one thing I know about your white man, the only way to beat him is you can beat him with his law. I did. I served time for white man. One thing about it, I committed something with me. I got let no conviction away, and I got murder for a white man.
Yeah, but that's why you ain't getting no time. I'm just saying.
So if white people get president, I served time for white man. I want to tell you, Mr. McCann. I have no qualms with you, sir.
Man, stop it. Knock it off, bro. Man, you are a black eye to the black people. You are a black eye to the black race. You are a black embarrassment if I ever seen it in my life. Real black humiliation, bro. You something that every black person should be ashamed of. Man, I know them white people love to laugh at you. I know they love to see you tap dance and shuck and jive. It's just so embarrassing, bro. Like, look at you, man. A whole government agent, bro. These people thinking you some kind of character, and they thinking you just some kind of influencer. But the fact of the matter is, you a snitch. You work for the government, and they needed you to get to work. They sent you over there to set that family up, bro. Carmelo get convicted. I know you get some kind of bread for that. See, these people don't understand that. The day you get on that stand, raise your hand on your man, you one of them now. See, these people don't understand that. Y'all still working. When they need y'all, they gonna call y'all. So for all y'all thinking the internet is a game, I just want y'all to pay attention. Remember, Charleston is a snitch. He works for the government. They need to get a conviction on Carmelo Anthony, and they snitch to get close to the family and get them to pick an all-white jury. Use your head, black people. Use your head.
Yeah, where do we go from here, huh? You say black people don't celebrate Father's Day. Speak for yourself, homie. And I know my kids love me. They tell me that every year. I don't know about you. Maybe your people don't love you. Maybe your girl don't love you. Shit, my people celebrate mine. They tell me and they buy me something, cook for me, make sure I got whatever I need. Just like we do for Mother's Day for the queens and the goddesses. So, I don't know. That's how you feel. That's how you feel, homie. I'm on some real shit right now. I just wanted to send a shout out to all the good fathers, bad fathers, whatever you if you're a father. That's just me. That's how I was raised, homie. I can't speak for everybody else because you had a fucked up life. You don't celebrate it. That's all on you, my nigga. You feel me? That's why you gotta stay locked and loaded to get that. I don't have to stay locked and loaded to get mine because they respect me because what I do for them as a father. I know Mother's Day bigger than Father's Day, but still, it's still our day. So, and you can't rain on my parade with that bullshit. You know, my father, my grandfather, my great grandfather, all my cousins, my stepdaddy, they was good. They fathers. I know what it's hitting for. Maybe you don't. So you just gotta find yourself and find out why your fathers they always fucked up. Maybe you're a fucked up ass nigga. I don't know. But if you do right, you'll see good Father's Days. You have a good Father's Day. It ain't about nothing else. But maybe you just fucked up. Maybe you're a deadbeat dad or something. Fuck, I don't know. That's why you can't get no Father's Day. But as y'all just saw, what he just said, he gonna get $75,000. First of all, you ain't gotta record to tell them shit, nigga, no shit like that. You gonna do it. What the daddy got to do with him spending money when you just showed it was about money. Gotta make content for them. Gotta make content for them. You got watermelon shirts and you got shirts with his regular face for the blacks. Whoever buy that shit, y'all assholes. I'm just keeping it real. I keep it raw over here. You's a fucking asshole. You's a fucking hoe. You's a bitch. Don't support no shit like that when you see you playing on a nigga top. You dig? And I'm just not talking about no street shit. This is real life in general. If you see a fuck nigga, stay from around him. Be much on the job, nigga fucked over you just to get your position so you won't get a raise, and they bump him up because he a snitch. He done ratted on you, but when he cook steak for them, he cooking it for him too. But then they wonder why their steaks getting low. Bitch, you ain't paying me no money. You goddamn right I'ma cook whatever I give up. If I'm hungry in this bitch and you don't want to give me no raise and I've been in this bitch 3, 4 years, yeah, I'ma eat every time I cook something good for the customers. You goddamn right. More than one way to skin a cat. Yeah, I said it. Nigga, y'all do it to us. The fuck? What goes around comes around. You believe in the Bible, huh? Do unto others as you want others to do unto you. That's all I'm doing. I'm getting mine out the mud though. I ain't gotta do all that fuck shit to do what he doing to get no money, to get no views. I just try to be real as possible, man. And to me, ain't no more real. That's why I'm trying to bring it back. Cause these niggas ain't real no more. When it come to that fucking moolah, that cabbage, them greens, them collard greens, the mustard greens, nigga throw your ass under the fucking bus to get that bag. And you wonder, damn, why the fuck I got fired? Why they cut my days to 2, 3 days and I've been working 4 days, 5 days, 6 days in this bitch overtime and you done cut my motherfucking money Cause you got a snitch on board. Telling them everything you doing. Shit, you driving extra fries because you back there eating all the fries. And your bitch ass gotta prep them for me. Cause I'm the cook and I'm eating all the fries. You the one gotta prep them. I ain't gotta prep my own shit. When I come to work, that shit's supposed to already be done. Get on your fucking job, nigga. Prep my shit and make sure my station stay full. Vice versa, nigga. That's what they got prep cooks for. That's your job, bitch. You need some more fries? Go bag them bitches up. You need some more steak? What's up, Visa baby? You need some more steak? Go get your shit. Go get your steak, nigga. Make sure I got some steak and my patties is real rounded when I get ready to throw them on the grill. Don't get mad at me because you got to do all the heavy lifting and I'm over here chilling. Bitch ass niggas. I hate you fucking fuck niggas, boy. You niggas make me sick. That's why I don't be around niggas no more. Like, I told my older cousin that shit, man. I be scared to go around niggas, man. These niggas that have you fucked up all in the head, man. That's what I'm saying. Heck, that's the ones who winning, though. What's up, Darkel, baby? Saying to you, big brother. What's up, Don? What's saying to you, big brother? Happy Father's Day to all y'all coming in, man. Hit that like, share, and subscribe, man. We cooking this old cock out of that nigga Charleston White bitch ass nigga, man. How you done manipulated? I won't say how many people gonna buy them shirts. Cause guess what? At the end of the day, bro, we know what it's hitting for. We already knew this nigga was a fuck. Well, I knew it. I can't speak for everybody. You know, and then my own cousin, man, you got it, man. I fuck with C Dub, man. Fuck that nigga C Dub. You dig? Chicken shit. Elvin Hockenberry looking ass. You won't be Elvin Hockenberry, bitch. You ain't Tyrone or DC Cab, bitch. You Elvin Hockenberry. I'm getting in this cab, Tyrone. Bitch won't be black so bad, but knowing he white under the skin. How can you do that to a kid though? That kid, listen, like I said, if you was gonna get 75,000, you wouldn't have said shit about it. You can raise over a mill. I raised over a mill in one day. Nobody ain't must know about it. But because them people won't go their own route because they seen how fake you was. Now you want to talk about their daddy want the money. They just want the money to pay bills and woo, yeah. Clay Big Biggs, that's who the fuck he is, bitch. You fucking right. Now they got so many of them niggas walking around this bitch. And you, like I said, you wonder why we can't get ahead because we don't think, we don't see the bigger picture. And I'm glad I had to play that game to learn because I would have never learned that if I wouldn't have played the game. I'd have been, like Murder said, them dudes ain't never been in none, that family ain't never been in nothing like that. So now he got to defend himself. Y'all know these people was bullets. That's why I ain't want to bring up the evidence. Salute the ticket for breaking that down. He been doing a great job on that shit. And y'all niggas just be sitting back letting a nigga railroad a nigga. You got nothing against Martin Luther King, bro. Because he'll march his fucking toenails off his feet. We shall overcome, fight the power. I'm with Malcolm X, man. You know, I'm a Malcolm X nigga. I fight fire with fire. Come over here, I'm gonna piss on you. I'm telling you, I'm gonna throw shit on you. Don't come over here with that fuck shit, bro. And I'm legal. Yeah, I'm protecting mine at all costs. By any means necessary. Who said that, X? By any means necessary. But when you got pussy niggas like him infiltrating, going around taking people away from their family, all because of the moolah, man, we can't be doing this, bro, like that, man. That's why it probably took me so long to break this down and talk about it like that. But the more and more come out, like I said, I've been doing my homework. I've been studying. I've been paying attention. You understand? I ain't gonna cheat off your page because ain't nobody answer smarter than mine. That's how I feel. Just study for the test. And that's what I've been doing, studying this nigga. Studying it. I've been studying, but I never could get facts. Man, you gotta protect that, man. And I believe that too, but people ain't gonna talk about that. But I'm not just about to do no million man march from New Orleans to Washington, D.C. Bitch, I'm gonna catch a plane, bus, or drive. I ain't about to walk. Kind of nigga is you walking, bitch? No, indeed. I'm riding with straps and everything, bitch. You don't have tour buses. You hear me? Everybody on this bitch league is strapped, like the Black Panthers. Why you think when the Black Panthers was around, they did what they did? What the dude name is Frank Matthews. People weren't doing nothing. They was helping. They went over there, infiltrated them, bust them up. A snitch took him down. Get your hand out of my pocket, Malcolm X. Infiltrated. That's what he doing, man. You can't, man. Come on, bro. That shit hurt, bro. Cause you know why? I got kids. And if my kids was in that type of situation, man, you don't have to take me out. Cause guess what? While I'm riding till the wheels fall off, I'ma burn that bitch down to the ground. And I'm being honest. Cause I'm the father. I'm their protection. If God not there, I gotta protect him till he come down and decide to help us out. The other dude shouldn't be going through that shit, fucking with a nigga like his bitch ass. And he out here infiltrating everybody. Like he said, it's about the money. I gotta make content for you. I gotta make content for that. I don't give a damn what his name is. I ain't marching nowhere. I'm riding. And I got that bitch with me. Every time. And there could be Michael King, Malcolm King, Mustafa King. I don't give a damn. I'm not walking nowhere. Million Man march my motherfucking ass. And we marched all them fucking miles. Niggas still kicking us in our ass. Well, a nigga fight back like they fight back. You throw dirt on me, I'm throwing dirt back. Not like, my cousin blood gotta hit the ground. Shit. What's up, Hollywood, baby? Salute Herm. Y'all go salute to Herm, man. And subscribe to his channel, man. I'll be seeing you over there doing your thing. Man, I ain't with that Million Man March shit, nigga. I fight the same way you fight me, nigga. You fight dirty, I fight dirty. I'm not marching no fucking way. I'm gonna jump my ass in that challenger or whatever I got, and I'm gonna burn rubber and I'm gonna get that fast. Cause I gotta be first in line. That's the only thing I don't like about my people too. We be ready to march and hold picket signs. Look at that. What's up, Trinity? Look what happened to that little baby in Mississippi. They just put the office on leave. Look what R.I.P. Oscar Grant. Look what happened to Oscar Grant. That police got 11 months in Oakland at that bus station. Why they always get slaps on the wrist? This man ain't got no jacket, no conviction. Even if you'd have gave him manslaughter, come on, man. Let's just look at all the evidence before you just jump out there and bang bang and just hit him. 35 years? Come on, bro. That's real. Everybody say a nigga from the gutter, like from the trenches, nigga knew that was railroad. You having a hard time with your cousin in our relationship. I pray for you, man. It's gonna get better. But listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, Trent. If it's men, it's men. Just don't let nobody trick you out your spot, cause they got users out here, and it could come from your own family, because they know you ain't gonna bust them across their shit. But my dad and my grandmother, my dad and mama, we used to fight over the game. They bought us boxing gloves. You know we ain't gonna kill each other, but bitch, get in the gloves. We about to box in this yard. I don't give a fuck. We box from morning to night. We about to tear it down, and that's how we basically taught ourselves how to fight. You dig? My daddy wasn't no bitch. He wasn't no hoe. And he was a stand-up dude. So at the end of the day, if you around this bitch crying, moving it, they gonna beat it out you over there. I'm just being honest. They gonna whip the fuck out you. They gonna make you get in the gloves and make you swing back. You could ball up like a cockroach or Judy bug all you want. The lick still gonna come. So either you gonna swing back and get your ass up out that motherfucker, or you gonna get punched on the rest of your life. And who wanna get punched on, man? No idea. You touch me, I touch you. You spit on me, I'm a slap your ass. A spit for a slap. Slip slapper. I'm now if you now anything you shoot me, I'ma bust back. You stab me, I'ma shoot you. Period. That's it. Whatever you do to me, I can do to you. But if I can prevent that shit, that's why I don't fuck with people. Man, listen, I lost too many good people to this game, bro. And it was just about their money. They wasn't out here promoting the shit that they had to do what they had to do to survive. But you got niggas like Charleston White. You could put a nigga on. He fall off because he like to trick to them hoes and go to the club all day. You see what I'm saying? Now he know you ain't gonna see it coming, so he gonna blindside you. And I learned this a long time ago, bro. It's never gonna be somebody that you don't know. It's always gonna be somebody that you know that you gonna have your guards down. They drop some Visine in your fucking drink, and you going crazy and shit. Now you can't shake back. They'll snake you, hit you with that bitch, rob you. And my mama know your mom. My grandma know your grandma. You can't trust shit these days when it comes to this because everybody need it. Everybody hurting for it. And I can't see myself doing that to nobody that I claim I'm supposed to have love for. My mom or my grandma know your people. We come up in the same hood. That's just not my MO. And if you do me something like that, I'm not gonna fuck with you. That I'd rather not fuck with you because if I keep messing with you, I'm gonna keep thinking about it. It's gonna sit in the back of my mind, and that's gonna make me bust your fucking ass. I'm just being honest. It's gonna make me really want to do you something. I hope y'all can straighten that out though, Trent. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I hope y'all straighten that out because I love my older cousin for teaching me how to do it, and my dad because I used to be a crybaby and a quitter, but I never turned to a nigga like him. For real, I never turned to a nigga like him. This man got all kind of shit that's going on, and he getting all the views. I'm not. I'm man. Do what you do. You feel me? I got this gray hair for a reason. They talking about wisdom because I learned, I watched, I observed. I ain't just jump out there head first and don't know nothing. No, all my people was around that shit. So sit back then. When it was my turn, shit, it was my turn. You see what I'm saying? But it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. I ain't promoting that shit, but he'll let you know. My mom worked for General Motor. I lived in a nice neighborhood. We had marble floors. Well, what the fuck you over there fucking with hoodlums for? You trying to live a life that you ain't even had that to do. And I look at you. You had to snitch on your boy in court. You're bragging on the internet talking about, I killed the white man. And what really made me like trip out off the shit, because he said, man, your son got something in common. We both unalive the white man. I'm proud of him. What you fucking mean you proud of him? First of all, you ain't do it. You ain't shoot the gun. Man, listen. One of the reasons why I'm doing this video, because my dad and my grandfather, my brother, my cousins, who I lost, and I'm gonna get to those in a minute. You know, I like to be on here and I just like to this called therapy for me sometimes. And I do long videos like I keep telling y'all because people who be at work for long hours just to give them something to listen to. I ain't asking you to agree with me. I'm just bringing it to you from my perspective, my point of view, my experience. You might not have to go the route that I had to take, and I know he didn't. So why the fuck he on this bitch trying to brag about what he did and lie about it? I don't know, bro. Like something just ain't right with this dude. And then the more and more I be checking out certain videos, niggas saying, man, he a snitch. He a snitch. And I looked, I was like, hold up. I had to think about that shit. What's up, Slim 21, dog? Happy Father's Day. Nah, don't feel down, man. Listen, don't feel down. Just look, I know it'd be hard for some people, because I ain't gonna lie to you. Me and my dad was tight, like we was close, but we never like when he left and him and my mama separated, he was still in my life. I could always call him. I could always go by his house and check on him. You know what I mean? And be with him. Took us to wrestling matches. We had beautiful Christmas and all that, bro. What's up, Dion? Happy Father's Day, big brother. So when when I found out my dad had passed, I was just down there with him for like almost a whole week. And the trip part about that whole situation, I just had twins. My twins came 2 months early. 2 months early. My girl and my little boy. And while I was down there, I could tell he felt some type of way, like I was doing it on purpose. But I was trying to explain to him it wasn't like that. I said my twins just came home, daddy. They'll be able to, move around and I bring them to see you. He said, man, I ain't seen my grandbaby since they was born. I said, but they was in the hospital 2 months. My kid was fighting for their life, basically. In that little tube, in that little glass thing. My baby mom and them coming from work, going up there, ain't getting no sleep. Got to be home with the other kids. You know what I mean? So it was pressure, man. Like that shit took a toll on me. I damn near cracked up, but I'm the father. I can't. People act like men not supposed to get emotional. Fuck all that. You can't be hard all the time. Because if once somebody died, you're gonna see him break down and cry. I never seen my dad cry until my fucking grandma, till his mama passed. And I seen that shit. So I'm like, damn, men do cry. Not because you're getting your ass whooped. I'm just saying, men can have feelings and emotions, but they be on this internet trying to act all hard, don't want to cry, holding it, letting it eat them up. That shit gonna kill you, man. That's called stress. It's gonna build up stress, and that shit'll pop a blood vessel. I'm telling you, and the shit ain't gonna go right. I always sit down and think about the people that I lost. My cousin Rodney, my best friend, like a brother to me that's on my own, my dad and my grandpa, my great grandfather, my uncle Kenny got killed at a young age fucking with this dope gang. Man, I'm just saying, like, people that was real important, bro. Thank you, dog, Cal. That's what I'm saying. Like, Biden got on this bitch and had to jump off and crying and all that. I don't give a fuck what a nigga think about me. I bet you ain't gonna play with me. Because when it's time for me to be a man, that's what the fuck I'm gonna be, a fucking man. You don't take these tears the wrong way, because I look at it as tears of joy. If you dig, I'm letting it out because if I hold it in, it's gonna hurt even much more. So I let it out. Ain't nothing wrong with letting it out. This whole fucking week, I knew Father's Day was coming up, but I ain't got my father. I don't have my grandfather. You dig what I'm saying? That's the main two people that was in my life who really taught me how to be a man. I'm talking about a stand up nigga. I don't need a fucking chair. Only time I sit down is when sometimes I stand up and eat. Fuck. You know what I mean? When I went to jail for the gun at 357, knew two people was there for me. They was there. I ain't had that to do neither. Like I always told you, becoming a product of your environment is harder than ever not to become. Because you hanging with these dudes, you play at the park with these dudes, you going to school with these dudes, and your mom can have good jobs and buying you all this shit. Your daddy can have a good job. Your grandparents could be teaching you right with having you in the church. That's why they say backsliders. You're the backslide, need to get back in the church. But why you ain't following these crooked ass preachers to be role models and citizens, supposed to be helping build a community instead of taking from it, but they riding in Bentleys and shit. You did? They fucking on your old lady, talking about prayer meeting. Nobody don't want to talk about that. That's why I stopped going to church. Like, man, these niggas more devil than the niggas that I'm hanging around in the street. But at least these niggas won't see me with it. I can't go to the pastor and be like, Pastor, I need my light bill paid. You know, I ain't getting paid that much. Dog, when I started working, minimum wage was 325, 315. That's how long ago that shit was. I'm just being honest, man. Like, and you got these so-called men trying to manipulate you with this, but you can't die with none of this shit, bro. To the ones who lost their father, their grandfather, whoever had inspiration of been a role model to them and had integrity and ain't want to lose a lot of shit because I know, man, if I tell you how many jobs I had because I had a father, and how they raised me, man, fuck y'all, this ain't the only job. You ain't about to talk to me stupid no any kind of way. You respect me, I'm gonna respect you as a man. You respect me as a man, I'm a young man. Instead of you talking stupid to me, trying to curse me out and handling me like I ain't gonna bust the fuck out you or something, or like I need this job. Like I said, man, don't come at me like that. Don't do that. Order to get respect, you gotta earn that shit, dog. I know a lot of people drink, man. You gotta understand that, Don, is very important. Man, if I tell you how my grandpa taught me how to drive when I was 10 years old. 10 years old. We used to every time we come up the street to go to our house, it took us like 4 blocks to get to our house when we come off the main street. We going through the neighborhood, you can't speed through that motherfucker. He'll pull over, put me behind the wheel, and look, drive with 1 feet. I used to drive with two, give a nigga whiplash, but no, he taught me. He taught me, man, that's how you do it. Thanks, Dark Cal. I like that. I like that. And see, when I was coming up, my grandpa made me read the book of the Bible. I mean, learn every fucking chat, like what they Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, all that shit. I had to learn that shit every fucking day I come home. Then I had to learn 2 Bible scriptures. So I always had it in me. Don't get it twisted, but it was the crooked ass pastors like T.D. Jakes and all them, Joel Osteen, the niggas who ain't doing shit for the community that's getting this nonprofit money. They the only one don't pay taxes, but you got ATMs in the churches and shit. You got motherfuckers coming in that motherfucker trying to get your hard-earned money. You barely could pay bills and keep food on the table for your family. But I know motherfuckers giving $100 tithes and shit, $300 tithes and shit every Sunday. But go to this pastor and ask him, man, look, pastor, bishop, I'm, I'm, I'm struggling to pay my light bill. You know, I need a little help paying my rent. Motherfucker gonna laugh at you, man. But they ride around in old Mercedes and Bentley and Lexuses and shit. I ain't giving niggas my money, man. I been caught on that shit. Non-profit. But I'm working out here 40 hours. You been in church 3 hours and made more money than me that I made in 2 months. In one Sunday. And you don't pay no taxes on that shit. Something ain't right. I wanted to be a preacher when I seen it, but I said, no, I'm gonna do it for all the wrong reasons. That's why I didn't do it. I'm being honest. I said, man, if they could do it, I'm gonna do it. And they had the little school right up the street from my house in Gentilly, where you could go to school and learn how to become a preacher. You feel what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people did it just because of that. I said, man, no, I ain't about to be playing with that man like that. Hell no. I'll be fussing with him now because he have a sense of humor, man. Come on, man. Look at me, man. What I gotta go through. I know I ain't trying to go back that road, but guess what? Shit. Some gotta shake. I'm a bigger thing. Yeah. Trying to be a man. I got a family to feed, 6 kids, two grown ups. Man, you got no. I can't be like this. You know what I mean? No, some you send me a sign or something. And I, the more and more I talk to him, the more and more he reached back and be holding me back. He got me by that collar like a dog on the chain. I'll be ready to jump off that bitch. I just gotta be patient. It ain't about waiting till your turn because you keep pushing. Got a roof over your head. You can put food on the table. Your kids straight. You're able to send them to school, get a good education. I'm satisfied. I just can't keep being content with it all the time. And the only reason why I say that because I gotta look at the life that I was providing for myself and how I was doing it. You can't do that no more. Or you gonna get that dark Cal, believe that. Just don't rush it, bro, because they got some wicked ass motherfuckers out here. They don't want you to see your kid. Once they give it a new nigga. You know the difference between women and niggas? Uh, if you separate from your baby mama and they find somebody new, you can't see your kids. Now, you got some strong minded motherfuckers. But majority of them, no, they ain't about to fuck up the new nigga money, whatever he doing for them, and you dig? So now you can't see your kids. You got people like that. So you gotta watch who you have kids for. You dig what I'm saying? If I tell you the last time I seen my kid, but I still do for them, I'm just saying seeing them, physically touch them though. As long as you got the money in it and it's their shit, you's all good. But when it's time for you to, I won't spend time with them. Oh, they over here. Oh, they over there. They want to do this. They want to do that. Nah, nigga, it's bigger than that. I done seen it before. You got some fathers still want to be in these kids' life, but it be the female because of what they got going on. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You can reach out. They answer, they answer. They call, they call. Let me tell you something about this. Your kids know if you're a good father or not. 'Cause when I went through the separation with my baby mama, my kids cried to me. My kids really fucking cried to me. And when I told them, look, man, I gotta move around. You know, man, your mom not gonna be, together, and it is what it is. I told them I broke it down. They said they ain't cried to me, man. Like, ain't want me to leave, so I stayed an extra 2 months, hoping that I can fix the problem, hoping I can get it right because of them. Because that's I said to myself, the next person to have kids for, that's who I'm gonna marry. Bought the engagement ring and everything, for real. It just ain't work out. You working so much, you got all this time on your hand. I'm working 12, 14, 16 hours, but they swear to God you doing something. But I'm at work. How the fuck I'm doing something? That's just the deflect on you got all the time on your hand because I let you get content with that. You know what I'm saying? I met you like that. But then soon I say, man, go get a little part-time job. We can work even, then we could do this, do this, do that. Shit, long as they doing this, I ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna sit on my ass. Well, all right, that's why we're in the position that we're in. You have to get on the same page. You gotta be like, man, I'm trying to elevate. I ain't trying to stay in the same position. And me as a man, knowing what I know and watching who I come up under, especially my grandparents. Man, I'm telling you, they was homeowners. They always was homeowners since I was born. So I don't. So that life right there really stuck with me, even though I was still being a knucklehead and becoming a product of my environment. But I always knew. I knew. I just was like waiting for the right opportunity to do it. Because as a street nigga, you can't just go spend no money like that without no check stuff. They're gonna make you hot. The niggas you hang around, there's always flashy, jewelry up, no job, cars on 22, 17s at the time when I first hit the street, it was about 17s and 16s. Now it's 24, 26s. People stereotype you, man. They see you riding around this bitch, you ain't got no job. And now you done got caught up in their raps. Well, who the fuck he always with? I see him with his work uniform on, but he got to be doing something on the side. Nigga always got J's on, he got gold in his mouth, he woo-woo. Yeah, stereotype and throw your ass right up in that motherfucker. Man, listen, you good. You good. That's what I'm here for, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's what I'm here for. Cause I know how hard it is for us as a culture, as being black at that. And this ain't about no race. I'm just saying, what I've seen over the years, it's hard to find somebody that's compatible with you to get them. Now, don't just go off of what you do. You can learn something from your spouse too. Your girl might be good at something. Help build her up. Or you like to do hair, or you like to cook. Get her a food truck. Show her you got her back. Support her too, just like they support you. There's all kind of ways we can do this shit, dog. But we so far brainwashed, fucking with niggas like him. You listen to these type people all day. Why you think they put them in your face like that? They just throw them in your fucking face, throw them in your face. And you wonder why this nigga always in the algorithm? This nigga be on there 2 hours, an hour and a half. They give you two gems, and the rest he talking about fuck Ti, fuck King, fuck Lil Boosie. Like, come on, man. Like, make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. And if that's the case, I could have been a fuck nigga like that just to get the views. I ain't trying to shit on my people. Been shit on our whole fucking life. Do I like everything a nigga do? No. That's why I don't talk about that type of shit over here, like talking about it, because you don't know what these people going through. Why these people had to do the things that they did. Why they had to manipulate this one, that one, that one, that one. We don't know if these people did them something first or they getting get back or something, a kickback. I don't know. Because where I'm from in our area, Donna can tell you that. Me and my cousin was talking the other day, and he was like, man, you can't do that. Because if you open up an old can of worms, nigga might not know that. My uncle better smash somebody, and even though he dead, I'm talking about a nigga might want to do me something, which I ain't worrying about it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that's just how the shit go. I'm trying to give you much wisdom and advice that I can. You can't always bring up shit like that. You don't be knowing what a nigga know, who a nigga beefing with in these fucking streets. And that should have fall back on your kids. You dig? Well, I can't get him. Shit, his daddy killed my dad, even though he passed away. I'm gonna knock his son off, knock his daughter. kidnap your daughter, all kind of shit going in this fucking crazy ass world. When it comes to that fucking moolah, you just gotta know, man. You just gotta know. Yeah, Donna, you gotta listen. You gotta take care of the ones who love you. Cause ain't that much love no more, dog. That love ain't nothing but a word to me. See that word love? Man, that shit ain't nothing but a word to me, man. I don't be worrying about that shit. You gotta show me. I'm so fucked up right now. And not in the mind, I'm just saying because of that word love, people saying they love you, they love you. And they ain't got no fucking love for you. Because if you did, you wouldn't, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in. I I hate to hear people reach one, teach one. You try to teach, but you ain't reaching. I'm my own hands, nigga. Don't tell me how to do it. Show me how to do it. Let me do it myself. You just telling me I might forget something. Fuck all this shit going on in this world today. I'm my own hands, nigga. I hate to go to a job and watch a nigga train me and he doing it. No, I'm supposed to be doing it. You tell me where I'm fucking up at. Hey, I'm supposed to learn and you doing it. So I just supposed to sit here for 8 hours watching you do this shit. I'm gonna forget something. My mind might drift off somewhere because I ain't doing nothing. You dig what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I don't know about everybody else. If I go get a job, I won't do the shit. Show me how to use the hammer without hitting my nail. Two swings. My grandpa used to do that shit. Take this hammer and hit that bit right there. I used to tap my fucking fingers up. See, that way you're going wrong at. I'm gonna show you one time and then I'm gonna boom. That's all I need. I'll never forget that scene from Scarface movie when he stood on business about the dude want him home. Yeah, that's a good point right there, Darkels. These kids ain't asked to come in. I ain't fucking with the kids, bro. No kids is off limits. I ain't lying to you. But back then, that's how it was, man. I'm telling you, nigga, touch your own family behind some dumb shit that can be prevented. And like I said, my mama know your mama, my grandma know your grandma. Maybe to come up in this hood together. Cause I move around the corner and don't stay on the same block with you. I know niggas beefing block over with each other. I'm like, boy, how they do that? That's why I always stay 100 in my lane, in my business. My grandparents and great grandfather were real role models for me. Hey, my my great grandmother lived to 100, and she survived to me. Like she lived that life. My grandfather and my grandma lived to 80, 84, 83 when they passed. Because my grandfather died in 2020. My grandmother died 21 because she was with him over 50 years, couldn't live, stressing in the house by herself. You dig? So when I was able to go see my great grandmother see 100, what's up, Tony Brown? Happy Father's Day to you, big dog. When I was able to see my great grandmother live to see 100, I was like, wow, 100? Now that's the first person I know in my family that lived to see triple numbers. I'm just being honest. So that let me know I got a shot. They and my grandma believed in a lot of stuff. She go to church. She believe in God. But let me tell you something. You gotta live right. I'm talking about any bad habit. Like I'm trying to cut out a lot of stuff because I like to enjoy myself. Drink and shit. That's bad. Everybody know that. I'm talking about until you come clean. I'm talking about a clean slate. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that. I mean, no smoking, no drinking. You know, a lot of stuff you gonna have to cut. Work on yourself first. You can't just. It ain't gonna happen overnight, man. That's one thing I noticed. It ain't gonna happen overnight. But until you clean that slate all the way, that's like eating your plate. They gotta eat them vegetables. Let me tell y'all something. My mama, my daddy, mama, and I had a step grandma. That's why I call my mom. My grandfather been with her over 50 years. She couldn't have no kids. That's who basically raised me. So when she had breast cancer and got both her breasts removed from my grandfather smoking cigarettes, he felt bad. Like he could have killed his wife, took her out. God God protected her twice. Now she ain't got no breasts, but they ain't stop her from being a woman, doing what she need to do for the house and provide for her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, seeing my grandma go through that shit broke me down, dog. Every day I gotta go up in there and watch them take care of, clean up, make sure the shit don't come back any much stronger. And when it came back the second time, she had to lose the other one. That's when it really hit me. Like I'm talking about, it really fucked me up. And at first I was mad with a lot of people, but I couldn't get mad with people. But one thing I could say about my grandfather, he stood on fucking business. He stopped drinking, he stopped smoking cigarettes, and he got his ass in church with my grandma. And he went to church every day with her. Like Steve Harvey used to say, church on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, in that motherfucker faithfully. And he was hard on me about that shit. And if you ain't going to work, you're going to church. You're gonna do two things in this house: go to church and work. And I know how I'm living. I'm sneaking doing it, but I ain't nah. I can't. Nah, you ain't about to tell me that. No. And I wish I would have never. I wish I'd have listened and never did that. Cause even when I went to jail for that gun at 15, you could look in his eyes and tell he was high. He said, "Man, look, we provide you with the best stuff. We get you what you want. You ain't got to be doing none of that to get it. All they ain't got to do is do right, and we gonna get it for you. You know that." I had three chests. I had three, like the the big old chests that you put your toys in. I had three of them motherfuckers. He Man, G.I. Joe, fucking Go Bots, Transformers, Voltron, every fucking the wrestlers, the wrestling ring, the wrestling belts, Nintendo, Atari. I had every fucking thing I wanted, dog, and still backslided and did what I wanted to do. Sneaking, trying to be sneaky with it. Shit fucking me up, man. And I swear I wish I would have never did that. I promise you. That's one thing I do wish I can take back. Not taking that route. Because I didn't have that to do. And my grandmother couldn't have kids and she looked at me as her son. My grandpa say no. I go to my room pouting about to start crying. She come in that bitch and yeah. Tell him I gave it to you. Going behind a man in the house back and everything. And I know if he would have found that out, he'd have been mad. And I ain't want to be mad at my grandma because I never seen them fight, swing no licks, or none of that shit over my head. They had disagreements. And when he used to make my grandma cry, I used to be like mad about it. Like, and all because my grandma, she was a sweet old lady, like soft feelings. She did her best. She became a housewife after she lost her breath. And she was like, I'm just used to work and I'm being here all by myself. You going to work, Mickey going to school, and he in the band, play football and all this. We got him in all this stuff so he can stay away from this type of stuff that's in his neighborhood. And I think I did a damn good job because if you go look at my record and my track record, the shit I was getting caught for, just being crooked ass cops. They know what you're doing but can't catch you, so they got to bring you to jail for something. Sometimes I was getting caught for certain things like possession because I was smoking, possession of a kind because I got to protect myself from being around these motherfuckers. When the only thing I had to do was stay inside. But I'm gonna go to the park, play basketball. I'm meeting new people every day. You know what I'm saying? So man, it was crazy, bro. And like I said, man, my grandparents, my dad, even as my mama, she tried to save me, and she gave the whole house up and left all of them. Y'all can have this motherfucker. My uncle then was so deep in the street, especially when she lost her baby boy. My youngest uncle, when he died and got killed, when they hit him with that iron, bro, I'm sorry, I was in junior high when that happened. And at the time when I seen on the news, I didn't know they were talking about because they ain't say no name. But my mama called and she was like, she was just sniffing and crying and huffing and puffing. I was like, what's wrong with you? I thought it was my dad or something. She was like, no, they, they found your uncle in a desire. They shot him up, James. They shot him up. Now I'm, I'm fucked up because he the baby uncle. I took a liking to him because he like younger. He not that older than me, but he right there. Everything he did in the street, he made sure I was straight. You got money to go to school with them? They put the $5 in your pocket. $5 was big bucks back then. They put this 10 in your pocket. Make sure you can sit to get y'all some donuts or something to drink while y'all go to school. They be selling stuff in the school, ice cream can and stuff. Yeah, put that in your pocket. Like they ain't want me to do that shit, but watching them, man, shit. I'm trying to get my own money. You know what I mean? But then when he got hit, my grandmother, man, she just moved. She ain't tell nobody. She just packed up and left. Phew. Left them the house and everything. That shit fucked me up. Like, why would you leave like that without telling us? Like, it was crazy. Like, but she don't want to be around and she ain't raised them to do that. A homeowner. Only thing she was doing was paying taxes. You know what I mean? Y'all got a 4 or 5 bedroom, and she adding on to the back. Upstairs and downstairs. They building the whole back. So we can have a fucking house that we can call our home. Man, at least 3 houses went into foreclosure. My grandfather had dump trucks, cement trucks. My uncle didn't want to be dope dealers. We could have had generational wealth. Like I'm telling you the truth, man. Like this shit'll fuck with you till this day. Like all the opportunities that you missed and you had a chance to get, and you just be sitting there thinking about it. You be like, man, I done fumbled the ball, man. But you can always get better. It's never too late. But the world's so messed up now because everybody's snaking each other. Everybody doing this. He said, my daddy was like you, not going anywhere. That's going to put you in homes. Oh, no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Productivity is the key. Productivity is the key to success. Stay focused and build in silence. That's the best way to be. That's one of my my main slogans. Stay focused and finish strong. Stay focused and finish strong. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Ain't nobody else gonna do it for you. You putting your life in this person's hand. You believing in this. You believing in that. Believe in this. Believe in yourself. Because once you go to follow another motherfucker's footsteps, you're gonna crash and burn. Because they're not gonna give you the whole blueprint. Because they might be scared you're gonna fly by them. Or be scared you're gonna pass them by. But if you watch the other races and the other cultures, they don't give a fuck about that. They put their kids on. Kids be out there cutting grass with they're working on houses with them. Tapping them shingles, son, throwing them up there. Painting the wall right here. Showing them how to patch, sheet rock, tape, and mold. Nigga, you can't get that from us, man. You can't even go to work with your people sometimes. But salute to my uncle because he gave me another skill up under my belt. That I was working for Popeyes, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I had to suck up my motherfucking pride. Convicted felon can't get no job. Popeyes gave me a chance. I was in the streets though. I'm making me some money, but I know there's a chance it ain't the same. People could get caught up. Man, my uncle came see me. He said, boy, what you doing? I said, shit, I'm working at Popeyes. Uncle, I ain't lying. Money is money. I'm gonna make it work. But he knew what I was doing on the side. He's like, man, Popeyes. You know, I like your work ethic, but hold up, man. Let me holler at my man. I mean, at the owner right quick. Because the man who he was working with, he had like 84 properties throughout the city of New Orleans. So when we found my pops in the house in 2016, we moved down there. You dig what I'm saying? We had moved down there. I, I had to get me a job at Popeyes. For I ain't like nobody ain't want to hire me. I get back to doing what I'm doing. It's already in me. Running to a few more people that I knew better. Get in the mix, make me some money so I can help my girl pay the bills here and there. Boom, boom, boom. Keep us what we need. My little partner was working for Popeyes. He was the manager. They make money. But man, I ain't know they make that type of money. I was like, damn, I can move up in this bitch. Because a job is a job to me at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck what a nigga think about me. So I went got he told me to come over there. I went in that bitch. They put me to work. So I working for $5 clothes every day. I work 7 days a week in that bitch if I had to, just to make that money. Coming home, buku chicken, biscuits, red beans, apple pie, full of flour. I ain't give a fuck. Kids eating good. You hear me? Baby, you ain't gotta cook. I got a whole family pack right now. Kids love chicken. You know, black folk love chicken. You see what I'm saying? So I was in that bitch flipping that motherfucking chicken like I'm flipping chickens on the street. You hear me? I stuck up my motherfucking pride and went got it. What's up, love? What's up, Aries? Good morning, big baby. That's Queen Aries in the building. So when I took that Popeye job, I was mad like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, Popeye, I ain't about to work for no motherfucking Popeye when I can make this shit right here on the street. Thank you, love, thank you. So I took the job because I thought about my grandpa. You don't work, you don't eat. You got for sure money coming in, and you know you got the strength to get up and go get it. You always got a check. You always got money coming in, steady money. That shit y'all doing ain't guaranteed. You get killed, you can go to jail, people take it from you. Don't come asking me for nothing. Because I remember when I first had went to jail, and I had told my grandpa I needed $200 to go to school. Then the whole time I'm about to go get a 7 gram quarter of coke. And I we got that crack and chopped that bitch up and came up real quick. But I was like, I'm gonna pay you back. I'm about to say, come here. Now you know you ain't got no job. How you gonna pay it back without no job? And they called me. That's when he knew. I hope he ain't doing what I think he's doing. Talking about you gonna pay me back. I'm like, Grandpa, I'm telling you, I'm gonna give it back. I said, I'm gonna go to temp service though. I'm telling you, I'm going to temp service, but I'm acting like I'm going to temp service every morning, getting a check every day. Because when you leave the temp service, they pay you every day. Shit, I'm out there on the block. Get it. Every week, I give him $50. They go 50 to 200. He seen me trying, but that nigga wasn't stupid. He know. You see what I'm saying? I'm acting like I'm going to temp service to get this money. And I'm right around the corner, hiding in the trap house, bumped out. So when my uncles found out I was working at Popeye, that boy said, I'm talking about the very next day, about like Miller won't meet you. I said, Unc, I ain't gonna lie, bro, this gotta be a for sure thing, because if Miller won't meet me, I'm walking out this bitch right now. You see what I'm saying? I had to work the morning shift that morning. I ain't must go to Popeyes that morning. I had the 8 o'clock shift that morning. I ain't must go in that bitch. I went straight around there where they work on the houses. And I sat there, I rolled me up a blunt nerve bad as a motherfucker. I walked off the job, I got the Popeyes uniform still on. You hear me? I was just setting my station up. I told them people, look, man, you know I stay right around the corner. I gotta go home. It's an emergency. I'll be right back. I ain't never go back. Miller put me straight to work. And I ain't know shit about working on how to hang no sheetrock, put no tile down. And I had to paint here and there, bullshit, like putting no shingles on no roof, stripper roof, none of that. I know now. You feel me? I put a whole bathroom together, cabinets and all. Had that bitch looking like marble floors for real. So he gave me the job, and that's what I started doing. Got another. So by me not going to school for it, I had got another trade up under my belt. That's how I was looking at it. I got another trade up under my belt, and I rolled with that shit. I ran with it. Anything break up in this bitch, I fix it myself. I ain't about to call no plumber, none of that. I'm doing it myself because I know how to do it now. And I ain't go to school to get certified for that shit. What's up, Marquise? What's up with it? I'm telling you that. Well, Popeye was blowing my fucking phone up. Hey, you ain't coming back. I kept hitting and I blocked their ass too. But sent the bitch straight to block. My partner called my phone because he went to work that evening. You like, damn, bro, the people told me you walked out the job this morning. I said, man, look, I remember I was telling you about my uncle with the job. I said, that boy put me on, bro. I ain't about to come in there and flip no more chicken. Looking like a fucking Casper the Ghost. I fried piece, I've got me a 5 piece stuff right over there under that tops. What you doing back there? Nothing. Red beans on the side, put the ketchup with that honey on the butter, on that biscuit, I'm fucking they food up. Whatever I cook for y'all, don't talk about when they got them Mardi Gras cheesecakes. Oh my God. I down and stole the whole case, and one day I was knocking them hoes back. Put some more cheesecakes in the icebox. Shit, they low. Got when you do the truck tonight, put them bitches on there. Cause I done knocked about 12 of them bitches off already, full of that weed. Munched out of this bitch. You hear me? Cook you a fucking 4 piece dog. I got me a 2 piece. You hear me? 99 cent Tuesday. But we ain't do that shit in like in Texas. They had 99 cent Tuesday out here. About every time That's why I missed that restaurant job. I ain't gonna lie. Boy, I ain't never had to pay for no food. Bitch, you want a T-bone? I want one too. You want shrimp and steak? Shit, I want one too. You goddamn right. You want a burger? I'm fixing me a jungle burger. When we had the little patties in the restaurant for the kids' burger and the big burgers. Shit, I'm getting my grub on this bitch. Y'all already underpaying that nigga. And I won't give a nigga no money or no raise. I'm gonna fuck y'all food up. Fuck that. Everything friend this bitch to me. I'm talking about my people come in that bitch and eat. I'm letting them know, look, my people, they gonna come eat. Set their little section up over there. They giving parties. The day my woo woo birthday. I'm bringing boo boo shit out there. Go out there every now and then, check them. Y'all good? Y'all need some more? Shit, manager wasn't telling me nothing anyway. But I've been here 3 years without a raise. Bitch, I ain't asking you for evaluation and say, look, man, you've been doing a great job. I want to promote you. But every time you hire somebody, I'm the one that's training them, but you putting them on a station that's pay more money than me when I'm supposed to be sliding down the line, getting in. I know how to do all this shit. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm in the pantry fixing salads, bitch. I'm eating everything. I'm going to the bar with my cup. Got the bartender, man, put me 2 shots of Jack in that bitch and hit that with that splash of Coke. I'm in that bitch getting drunk, cooking. That's when I'm at my best. High and drunk, yeah, I'm on my shit. You gonna pay? You gonna pay either way, man? I thought that. Then we just order this Jack. Then we gotta stay to the last of the motherfucking close too. Shit, I'm in that bitch getting lit. I used to tip the bartender though. I used to give her like $5, $10. Shit, that shit down to $12 a shot. Hey man, double shot me up and splash that coke in that bitch. And I come back. If I get three, give her 10. But I'm working what 9, 10 hours in this bitch. I'm gonna go in that bitch off the dump and make her fix me one. Hey, she gonna cause soon I come to the door, they be like, need one? Hell yeah, man. Cause you know it's about to be a long night. They, especially on Mother's Day, I need about 5 of them motherfuckers. Just keep them coming. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I miss that restaurant because you eat for free. Shit, I cook for you. I cook for me. On the mother job, you gotta buy your lunch unless you got a girl that cook and send you to work with food. But other than that, shit, I ain't give a fuck, boy. More than one way to skin a cat, man. But all y'all brothers out there, man, I hope y'all enjoy y'all Father's Day. Like it was a lot of times. Like, see, when I first got robbed, I'm telling you, I ain't go to no street nigga. I ain't gonna get no street nigga help. I called my fucking daddy. I don't give a fuck. Well, he already knew. Cause I called my grandma. And I said, Grandma, my dad over there. She was like, no, your dad ain't come over here today. Why, what's wrong? I can hear it in your voice. Don't you supposed to be in school? I said, I am in school. I said, man, nigga just robbed me, man. I'm, I'm what, 14, 15 years old, nigga robbed me. That shit hit different, boy. I can't tell nobody. I'm walking to school by myself. They look at me like, boy, you bitch ass nigga. Which I ain't give a fuck. Cause I'm a kid, nigga. You know, that shit ain't never happened to me. Boy, put that 40 in my face and spit my stupid ass around. Yeah, they make come out them shoes, that shirt, and empty your pockets. Boy, my head was smoking. And anybody know around that time, that was the baddest Commodores, Animals, and Mirages. I had a pair of red Animals, which was 245 with text. It big nigga looking at me. I'm at first I was, man, you got to kill me, but shit, that shit went quick when he cocked that bitch and spent me with it with the cock. As he coming back with the hammer, he's spinning me around. And I'm looking at this nigga in his face. He got the head pulled out. Where I fucked up bad because it was dark. I mean, not dark, it was hot. I was going to school. I was going to John Mack. This nigga got on a leather jacket. And anybody know about that morning heat in New Orleans? It be 90 to 100 degrees in the morning, nigga. So you know, with the humidity, when the sun really come over that fucking house and sit on top of your ass, they gonna push the heat index to probably 110, 115. You hear me?
with the humidity. I'm like, man, this nigga got a whole fucking leather jacket zipped all the way up to his neck with the hat pulled all the way down. Nigga got me like a motherfucker. Call my daddy. Goddamn right. That was my daddy for. I mean, I called that boy went around there. Yeah, what's up, man? See this little man right there? That's my son. I don't want nothing else come on around this bitch. And I ain't never had no trouble no more after that. When I got me another pair of animals, I wore them bitches proud. And I thought about it. They used to always fuck with us. It was some older cats though. They around there hustling. And if I was being in the band at John Mac, them niggas, man, stop blowing that shit, man. My daughter trying. But my little partner used to know them who used to go to school with us who was in the band. So man, that nigga ain't even got no kid. They just fucking with us, man. But we didn't know they was fucking with us like that, trying to, but the whole time they peeping us out. We going, like I said, my grandma them took good care of me. Everything I wanted, I got it. And I was getting it out the mud too. So when my brother turned me on to the shit, he had dropped out in the 8th grade. But I still was going to school. Shit, I was getting it. Me and him around that bitch every day. So I was just looking like, man, what the fuck? So when my daddy come around there, like I said, them niggas ain't fuck with me no more. They ain't fuck with us at all. Cause normally it'd be like 6 or 7 of us walking to school. They say they come ring the doorbell, but me flying with my brother overslept. I go inside about 2:30. I got a key, so I go through the back door. We had a dog in our yard. We had a Labrador. You see what I'm saying? We had a Labrador, so that bitch would bark all night if you don't know you. But I had to put my hand by the fence so you can smell my hand. And then he stopped barking, because if he keep barking, my grandpa gonna get up and come to the back. Shut up! I gotta go to work in the morning. Shit like that. So I was like, damn. I hopped that fucking fence because we always kept a lock on the gate. I hopped that fucking fence, went through that back door. They ain't much hit me. I was like a smooth criminal, nigga, like a burglar. Laid on that sofa. My grandma used to always go walking in the morning. She used to tell me, hey, your breakfast on the stove, eat your breakfast, put your clothes on and go to school. Shit, I overslept. I ain't was hitting no doorbell or nothing. So it's about 8:30, 8:45 when I woke up. I know my grandma about to be in here from walking. So I called myself, just hurry up, put my shit on. It's dress down day because we wore black pants and a white shirt that need to be hot as piss in John Mac with that hot. So I'm walking to school by myself. Gargamel caught a nigga slipping like I was dispersed or something. That boy got my stupid ass. I felt bad. It's like fresh to death. You know, we just in that bitch. So that was my first time wearing them in John Mac, dress down day. I don't used to wear them in church though. That boy said, as he coming, I'm looking. But me with I had the little tape recorder player with the headphone. It wasn't no CDs like that back then. So you had the tape player. I'm in that bitch listening to that, that's when that Menace to Society came out. That soundtrack, it was a blue disc. I had that bitch in that radio. And I got that bitch in my pocket with the headphones on. I got me some donuts. I'm drinking my orange juice. I seen him. Soon I hit the corner, he turned the other corner like that nigga was watching me or something. Because soon I got in that block, he turned the corner from the other side, coming from that way, like we about to walk into each other. But me, I just put my head back down, bump into the music. I'm about 3 blocks from the school. I'm like, ooh, I'm a killer. Got the bellies on with the red heel figure. That when nigga was wearing heel figure. Don't fuck with heel figure no more. I had the fucking heel figure pants on. I was killing them. I thought I was gonna be shit. You hear me? I was ready to bust this shit. I'm in the 10th grade, my first year in high school. Yeah, I'm on. Shit, nigga said, not today. That nigga played the fuck out of me, man. That would lead to the gun charges, doing other shit, like trying to protect him. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, it is what it is. None of them fuck. I had like 3 gun charges. The first one, the second one, and then I got called again down the line, but I beat all them charges beside and that was junior. That was for juvenile, so the juvenile was gonna stick. I couldn't beat that one. Dig, but the other ones I beat them bitches. The other two I beat. So I wasn't really tripping off that shit. You dig? So, cause I knew not to run and get that bitch off me. Whether they found it or not, you ain't get it off me. So I'm just saying, man, like, just gotta think, man. Just you got kids, man, just work and be a father to your kids, man. Leave that dumb shit alone. And I heard you say, Darkel, it been 15 years. Boy, I wish I could go that long. I don't do it no more though. Could have been stopped because I had my boys, so I use they piss. I ain't gonna lie. Watermelon fella, nah. Charleston White a fucking ass. But guess what? They gotta go say hi, but he also look low. I was telling my cousin, I ain't promoting no violence. I just want to punch him now. I won't kill him or cut him up. I just want to put these fucking paws on him. That's all. I bet you when I finish with his ass, you gonna need both of them eyes replaced. I'm gonna just stay to the side he can't see. Keep sidestepping him to the blind side. I bet you when I finish with your ass, I bet you gonna be able to see when I beat your ass up. Nigga, it's crazy, man. You win something, you do something. And I know he can't fight. And after I seen that little dude bust the fuck out of his stupid ass in that barber shop, Soldier Boy the one really fucking me up because Soldier Boy ran into his ass. This nigga pulled out the mace and maced the man. Man, throw your fucking hands. All the shit you be talking on that bitch like you about it. Yeah, the hill figure used to be the shit. I ain't never cutting them bitches, dog. My son wanted me with him. I ain't never cutting. I just had my shit done. I took that shit out, man. I ain't gonna lie. I just be wasting money on this shit. Not wasting it, but I had it in for a few days, but I took that shit out, man. Because I was going to go get it done. Because the person who I got it done, my people wasn't around at the time. So I had to go to somebody else. And it was straight, but I ain't want that style. Because they ain't know how to do the style that I really wanted. So I was like, I was tired of that style anyway, because I always get that style when I first started. So I just wanted something new. And they had me under the impression that they can do it. I went on their little page, found them on the website, looked at their little shit. They was nice. But the style that I had, they didn't do it. Cause the reason why I like that style, cause I don't like it to be in my face, so I let them hang to the side. You know what I mean? So I got an appointment Monday or Tuesday. I'm gonna go and get my shit not done. You feel me? So I got my hair cut and all kind of shit. Like I say, I really don't be tripping off that other shit though, dog. I just do it cause my son got me with this shit. Cause he was getting a scrunchie at first. My daddy, won't you get what I get? I'm like, man, that's for y'all youngsters, man. I ain't about to be doing that. If another hurricane hit that bitch, yeah, it's over with. Like a real one, and they blow the levees. See, the whole thing about that, we already below sea level. That's why another reason why I ain't go back down there, cause I've been on YouTube for a minute, and I be watching that type shit on YouTube. You dig how the city gonna be underwater if this happened, that happened, and we already below sea level. So they ran the niggas. The niggas went back down there. I don't know why they went back down there because I wouldn't have went back down there. And now, do I miss home? Hell fucking yeah, I miss home. Like a motherfucker, 'cause ain't no place like home. But I ain't about to let you do it to me twice or keep doing it to me. My cousin just called me the other morning. A tornado hit that motherfucker. We ain't never had tornadoes. That's how I know they playing with the weather, dog. That harp shit, whatever the fuck they call that shit, they be playing with the weather, man. And why y'all only flood the blacks when Katrina hit? The whole city's supposed to be underwater. Y'all blew the lead at the 7th Street, at the 17th Street Canal and Crawford Canal where the niggas was so it could come in like a cereal bowl. Because we already made like a cereal bowl. That's why when you seen Uptown and down like Canal Street around the Superdome, niggas was walking in that shit. Where I was at 23 to 30 feet. 23, we had 23, it was 23 feet and a half in our house when they measured the shit. In some parts, it was 30. Come on, man. That's a whole fucking lake, man. That's a whole Mississippi River. And then when we went further in Chalmette, when they went to Saviors, boy, you could see the water like this. Cause as we coming out, as we coming on the boat to get to the dry part to go across the river to the ferry, across the river ain't had no water. And it's separated by the Mississippi River. So how they ain't got no water? We got water. I try to tell people that I heard the shit, but the first time I didn't. The second time I felt it myself. So when I went downstairs to go check, cause they man go downstairs and check. Everybody downstairs, they could check. Fuck, I'm asleep. I'm full of that weed. I done drunk 2 quarters of that OE. Nigga, I'm feeling good. Nigga, I'm trying to. Cause every time they say it's gonna hit, never hit. But then we went to think about it. 65 was best. They did the same thing to your grandparents and your great grandparents. 40 years later, to 05. 65 to 05, that's 40 years. They blew them bitches again. Flooded the niggas out again. Well, man, I ain't gonna keep letting them play on your top like that. But you don't want to give us no money. You want us to go through insurance. People, a lot of people lost their houses because of that shit. But it is what it is, man. People want to know the real history, nigga. I'm telling you, it's there. We've been lied to for so long. Don't believe everything they put on that TV. That's why I better watch TV, especially the news. They only gonna show you what they want you to see. You know what I mean? Then they gonna make it seem like they ain't did nothing wrong. Man, what? Boy, you did a lot wrong. George Bush came 2 days later. That's why Kanye West say George Bush don't give a damn about black people. He said that shit for a reason. Why you think they blackballed him now? Once you tell the truth, you can't be down with them type people. People talking about ain't no Illuminati, it ain't no elites. Boy, it is, boy. Go out there and fuck up. And watch how they blackball your fucking ass. Why you think Jigga had to let go Dame? Why you think Puff had to get rid of uh Biggie? Suge Knight? If even though he got grades and all that, come on, man, it's all plan and strategize, bro. Having them dudes on was supposed to be dead. Kanye West done told y'all, man, they made me kill my mom. I had to sacrifice my mom. But that shit went over a nigga head. They think he crazy. When they seen him in that all black Ku Klux Klan fit. At least it was black, it wasn't white. Fuck. He let you know he pro-black and you know he black or whatever you want to call it. I'm with my people, but I ain't no sellout no more. But it's too late, man. You done killed your mom behind that shit. That's one thing a nigga can't never get me to do to none of my people. Whether you my family or not, you my people, you my people. You know what I mean? I fuck with you, I fuck with you. I rock with you, I rock with you. I ain't about to let nobody deter unless you really do some off the wall shit that's worth me cutting you off. Man, we could get over that shit, man. Now when you go to pulling guns out on niggas and robbing niggas, that's something totally different. I can't forget that. I ain't fucking with you. Because if you'll do it to me, you'll do it to anybody, but you ain't gonna do it to them for fucking kicking you in your ass. But you'll do it to your own kind. Yeah, soul selling is real, man. Soul selling is real. Yeah, they playing with God, but they gonna have to answer to him at the end of the day. I'd rather be an average Joe Blow, dog. Cause to be honest with you, in this game and me working, I done touched enough money to do a lot of shit and make a change. But I was brainwashed too at one time. But that's all that means. I was brainwashed. I ain't see the bigger picture till now. And now that I done lost all this shit and can't get it back the way I was getting it, or doing it the way I was doing it, just think about it. You was hurting your own people doing that shit. It wasn't like you was selling it to the other people. You was selling it to your people. Like, I'm gonna give y'all a good example. Me and my cousin on the phone the other day, and I told him, I said the only thing I think survived me from not being ratted on and fucked over in a major way, because you gotta think about it. This for the niggas that's in the game who think they know it all. They probably still be getting down or whatever. You can't be in nobody's house hustling. Now these people got kids, they got bills, lights, all kind of shit. Food need to be put on the table. They selling you their stamps, you giving them the product. But now you looking at their kids, talking about they ain't got no food in the house because their mama done sold you the stamps. All this money you making in the streets is more than right to put the shit back in the house. I just tell them, no, man, go buy and look, they gonna go sell it to somebody else. So it might as well you buy the shit from them again, what they gonna get, but still put it back in their house. Like I used to do that shit. If I'm hustling in your house, trapping in your house, and I know you got kids in this bitch, I might buy them stamps to put in my house. But then when I hear you crowd, man, I ain't got no food. I gotta wait till I get paid. What's up, Brian, baby? Thank you, dog. Happy Father's Day to you too. I'm gonna take 200 out of my own pocket that I just made out this thousand I just made. You know what I mean? And go put the food in there myself because I know you ain't gonna buy it. You gonna go if I give you the 200, you gonna go back out there and spend it with somebody else. No, so I'm gonna go buy it. I'm gonna make sure that light bill stay paid. That's what I used to do. People don't see that type of shit though, because you don't brag on it. You don't talk about it. But that's why I think I survived the game the way I survived it, and the nigga didn't really like, mess over me and try to rob me. That come with the territory, but I wasn't on Front Street all the time neither. Nigga probably knew what I was doing, but I always kept a job. Oh, that's a jam. That nigga working, man. Shit, I'm working and hustling though. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that hope is real. They don't want to believe it. Cause they called me talking about the tornado took my godson basketball goal. It took it clean out the yard. Now everybody know we don't get tornadoes. This ain't Oklahoma. This ain't. I don't know what farm to turn. I like both of the Twister movies, the old one with Bill Paxton and the new one that they came out with. I like that type of shit. You know what I mean? And I'll be like, damn, if they making movies like this, you just got to catch on and read the bigger picture, see the real signs that they're trying to show you. A lot of people don't look at it like that. A lot of people think that should be bullshit. But if they can sit down and think about iRobot, now look what they got robots out here running shit, robot dogs, robot humans. Come on, man, they put shit in movies. Y'all the motherfuckers that don't want to listen and be slow. Oh, that was a fire movie. You seen that? You seen the technology? Yeah, be the guinea pigs. Us. That's why I gotta get your money together, come together like butt cheeks, and get our own shit. I say, bro, I don't. Do they have any black banks? Any black grocery stores? I ain't never seen none. You gotta go to them motherfuckers. You don't own nothing. Every time you build a Wall Street, they do something to tear it up or burn it down. You don't see nothing wrong with that. Like I say, if a nigga come give you $1 million right now and say turn your back on your people, I know what I do. I take the mill and go buy buku guns. Yeah, I'ma do it. Go open up buku land like they doing, and I'm gonna set my people up. Look, man, this what they trying to do is, man, this what they gave us. They want me to infiltrate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. Now, I can't get his money back neither. I done got it. So whoever legal, whoever ain't got no conviction, this is what we need to do right now. Go to academy, go to pawn shops. I don't give a fuck. We gonna have to protect ourselves because you know they coming. You know they coming. You can't take the people money and expect them not to come back and try to, you know what I mean? No, and all that illegal shit. No, we is legal now. We got enough money to go legit. That's what they waiting for a nigga to do. Slip up and be illegal so they can hit all y'all ass with the same shit. No, you caught that nigga. We gonna take care till you get out. Ain't nobody tell you bring that shit around here. You know what's happening. They put it here for a reason. So we can't just keep falling for that shit, dog. That's why I say we the only people fall for the banana in the tailpipe and don't see the bigger picture. Look at everybody on YouTube who is getting benefits and doing. Look what they talking about. Bullshit, drama. Always bringing up who killed who beefing with who. Like y'all doing the people work for them. That's the people job. That's why you never heard me cover that Chirac shit. That ain't was my city. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know what them dudes was beefing for. I don't know who they is, who they kin to. So why I'm gonna be over here on Nola Boy Sports and News talking about, yeah, Duck beefing with Dirt beefing with Cheeky. I don't do that shit in my own city, so I know about another nigga city. That's what they want you to do. Promote drama, keep it going, so we can keep knocking each other off, depopulating ourselves. They ain't gotta do it for us, because we doing it ourselves. They tricking us out of our position, taking the money. Y'all niggas be quick to sell y'all asshole for that bag, though. I know that. Look at everybody that they started with, not with them no more. From Cash Money, Cash Money started with what? UNLV, Lil Slim, Miss T, PMW. None of them niggas ain't. Then they went to the hot bar. Now you ain't got the hot bar. Now you got Drake and Nicki in there. Wayne don't want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So now you talking about rich game. Well, I tell you, bro. Nigga, get that money, they change, they run away from their home. That's the niggas who made you, though. I can't see myself doing that, dog. Like I said, I ain't asked to come out here, but I always go home. I always try to, and I used to be on that road every fucking day. I bought a car that had 15,000 miles. When I finished with that motherfucker, that bitch had 160. Going back and forth home, seeing my grandma, seeing my great grandma, hanging with my cousin. 'Cause my daddy's side of the family so big, they always got a birthday party for the kids that are grown up. So I used to take my family down there just to get from out here because I used to be homesick a lot. Load that motherfucker up. And then we gonna go down there and chill with the family. Weekend, probably a week on vacation and get back on home. You see what I'm saying? Kid gotta go to school Monday. Make sure we gonna leave about 12, no later than 6 o'clock that night. Cause they gonna fall asleep in the car. It don't take me 4.5, 5 hours to get from New Orleans to tell you how I drive. I ain't give a fuck. I'm gonna make it. And sometimes I used to be tired. Only thing used to be saving me is the little thing that go nah, that they put on the side to keep your ass awake. That I used to stay running to that motherfucker. Man, oh, everybody in that bitch sleep. I'm sleep with them. I had to cut the window on, cut the music on, read the window down, cut the air on fucking 5,000. Let the bitch blow in my legs, keep them up. Boy, I don't God was with me, man. So I know. I know, man. I just be mad like, wow, the fuck niggas. And they talking about they ain't winning, they ain't winning. Shit, boy, they out here working paycheck to paycheck. Barely can say something as it is because you don't want to pay us the money. But you got the snitches, the rats, and the fucking niggas winning. Yeah, they winning. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They got more than another nigga, and they ain't gotta struggle to do that shit. I guarantee you, dog, if you don't go to school, uh, and then that reason why I ain't go to school because they brainwash us with that. You go to school, you get all these degrees and all this and that, and still can't get a job. And they do that. I done seen people go to school for this, go to school for that, and they still ain't got no job in that field that they went to school for. It just don't make no sense. And I also seen niggas ain't go to school. It ain't what you know is who you know. I'm gonna get you in this bitch. I'm gonna pull you up. I'm gonna train you myself. Nigga ain't about to teach you the right way no more. Niggas won't hold you down and pull you back just enough. You dig what I'm saying? Like, cause they got you and they doing you a favor. So now you gotta maneuver and navigate your way through this bitch. Oh shit, I'm in the door now. Shit, I'm about to switch department. I learned how to do this. Man, go to HR, like, man, how can I move up with the company? You dig what I'm saying? Cause motherfucker gonna hold you back. How can I do this to benefit or to help my family grow? Closed mouth don't get fed. You know what I mean? It just don't get fed, my nigga. So I don't know, man. To each his own, bro. I don't want nobody to feel like they're entitled to nothing, to do nothing. And no, I'm gonna help myself. I've been helping myself. I ain't never was the type to sit there and cry and mope. Boy, if I gotta hit I-10 by 10, I'm gonna get it in it by any means, man. I know too many people to be in this situation, and like I said, you'll know if a nigga won't see you with it, trying to help you and your family. All that talking and yapping, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm from Kansas City, bitch. You gotta show me. You see what I'm saying? So, and Charleston White nigga, he just got me like on one right now because if you don't notice what he's doing right now, bro, it's a lot of stuff that goes on in this world. And like I said, I don't knock nobody for what they do or what they believe in. But you gotta know how to read the play. And I notice a lot of people don't know how to read the play. And if I would have been in the position that I was and around the people that taught me that I would that helped me elevate my shit so I can be able to read the play, I'll be a fuck nigga too. I wouldn't be knowing none of that. Like, what the fuck just happened? Like, how the fuck I get here? And you be like, damn. I'm telling you, I was in the restaurant business since I was 15, right? Started off in the dish room. Then I went to the fry line. Then I went to the saute line. And I went to the grill. I felt like it born fucking coming to America. Now I'm washing the lettuce. Then I'm gonna be on fries. Then they gonna move me to grill. And that's when the big bucks start rolling in. And them bitches ain't never start rolling in. Because I am training everybody to take my spot up, move. And I used to feel played like I'm like, why the fuck I'm in this bitch when I got all these skills and talent? Do what I know how to do best. The shit y'all paying me every 2 weeks, I can go make that in 3 hours. I don't give a fuck. I ain't about to take that shit off you niggas. But I also ain't want to hurt my grandparents because I know if they found out, they really gonna cut my water off. And I can get the world from them. So long as I'm doing it right, I gotta suck up my pride. I gotta stay in this bitch. I be like, damn. As long as I'm living with them, I gotta suck up my motherfucking pride. But see, when I be on my own, I was like, when I first graduated, I ain't want to leave the bird nest, but shit, I was gone. I couldn't wait to leave. Rushing to be grown though. The only thing you gotta do is just stay there and listen, stay grounded, wait for your turn. That's called skipping the line. And when you skip the line, you miss out on a lot of shit. Because you done skip 2, 3, 4 processes trying to skip the line and get that right line. Sometimes it's meant for you to take that time, listen to your elders, because they ain't skipping no line. My grandpa was a farmer doing construction work. That boy was making bread. Even when he retired, they gave that boy a big ass, fat ass check. For real, that's the type of companies I want to work for. I done been here 30, 40 years. Keep switching jobs ain't good. Get somewhere and sit your ass down. That's what they used to tell us. Get somewhere and sit your ass down. No matter how hard it get. That's why people go pick up trades, get licensed for this, get licensed for that. But back then it was cool. Now so many people doing it, they ain't got enough jobs out here because they taking shit away. And y'all going right now there going to be studying for HVAC, trying to be a welder. When they got robots about to start running this motherfucker. I'm just keeping it real with you. No, I see cars right now in Houston, Tesla's driving themselves. Ain't nobody in that bitch. I looked on the at the light chilling with me. Signal turning, ain't nobody driving this motherfucker. On my grandparents, bro. That shit fucked me up. They be having like 3, 4, 5 of them bitches riding around on the north side. I just be looking like, what the who controlling this bitch? One time I seen a motherfucker sitting in the back. So I thought it was an Uber light. So you know when you coming up sneaking on the rear, you look in the back, you see the back. I say, damn, that bitch nice. You know, nigga know about the Tesla. So when I get to the front and I park on side and I look over, ain't nobody in the driver's seat. I'm gonna take a picture of that shit one day. Watch, cause I always be at the light with them. I be thinking that be some setup calls. They be just getting your license plate, saying if you travel, how much you coming in this area. Cause nigga be doing that shit now. They got all type of shit right now. Well, they got these satellites and these dishes that why you think they always working on a light pole or something? But they putting up all kind of gadgets to catch your ass in it. Why you keep coming in this area right here? Why you keep doing this? Why you keep going there? And before you know it, I didn't stumbled over something that they ain't supposed to be stumbling over. You ain't even paying attention to shit. I watch everything. 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 Shit, I done, and I seen them fucking cars, that shit fucked me up. I don't want no car driving me around like that. Man. I drive myself around. Would that bitch have a malfunction? Now you can't get out. Would that bitch catch a gas leak and catch on fire? Who gonna let your ass out? How you doing, Miss Linda? Who gonna let you out? Them Teslas messed me up when I seen that. And I'm telling you, bro, everything they got a Taco Bell in Cypress right now, Cypress, Texas. They got machines doing the shit. They got like 2 workers in there. It's starting. It's coming. I don't I don't know if this is gonna be iRobot or something. I'm serious, but they're giving it a test run. And so far, so good from what I'm seeing. And they ain't the only place that got them neither. There's a lot of places like that got them motherfuckers that we don't know about because we don't do our homework. They're only gonna show you what they want you to see. I forgot who that was because I'm subscribed to so many people channels. Dog. Before I started my YouTube channel, they had a dude. I'm gonna thank his channel. When I see a video I like, I always like it and put it in my thing. Oh yeah, they'll repo your shit too. Look, I like that, but kid, you ain't like listen. Miss a pavement if you want. You gonna come up and think a nigga stole your shit. Ain't no glass gonna be on the ground. Ain't nothing gonna be on the ground. Nigga, so he miss a payment program, that bitch back over. That bitch gonna bag up, pull off. You hear me? Playing that soldier snap. Bitch, you owe me some money. Bitch, you owe me some money. Yeah, the people want that bread. I ain't gonna lie to y'all though, bro. I hope y'all have a blessed and safe Sundays. You dig? Chill with your family. Chill with your kids if you can. Be in their life more. It's time to just be on hands with it. Don't just be out here just letting them tell us know anything without doing our own research and study and doing our own homework. 'Cause that's what they want. If they put it on there, y'all think it look, oh, I ain't gotta drive myself. I'm gonna get one of them. But like Marquis just said, go get one of the motherfuckers that you want. And they bitch lock your stupid ass in there and drive you to one of the concentration camps. Keep on fucking playing. Drive your ass straight to the lake some fucking well. You seen Johnny? No, I ain't seen him. He got that coat, man. That coat must have had a malfunction or something. Yeah, they gonna malfunction and bring your ass straight where you won't be clone your stupid ass around this bitch. Man, y'all be safe out here, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. And it's starting to happen, bro. They say we're in Revelations. So look at all the stuff that's going on in the world right now. We live in Revelation supposedly right now. But listening to them crooked ass pastors, I don't know, but thank God I had my grandpa to like read scriptures of the Bible, learning all the books of the Bible. Like I say, the Old and the New Testament. Bro, that shit crazy right now, what I'm saying. Jump your ass in that fucking car if you want. I remember Cat Williams made a joke about that shit way back, way back. And look, they got him out here. He said, shit, I'm about to get me a car that drive me around. Yeah, don't talk to me, ask the driver. Who, man, I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna lie. Everything look good ain't good. I been learned that. People be looking at me like I'm crazy. Boy, you ain't getting a new woo woo. Man, fuck that new woo woo. I'm too old school. I'm looking for a cutlass right now. I ain't lying. I don't want nothing. I'm going to get me a cut dog. Cut dog on 17s. Looking for me a 95 or 96 cutlass right now. For real, for real. They can have all that 2005, 2006, 2007, 2010, 2015, all that push start. Man, give me the key back. Because if that bitch go out and you can't push start that motherfucker, where you going to go? Where you going to go? They want too much control. Thanks, Marquis. I'm glad you brought that up. That was my next thing I was thinking. I was just about to say that, dog. I just couldn't get it out because that's why I was saying fuck that push start. Well, what if your ass got a warrant and that motherfucker? Yeah, we got a convicted felon with warrants attachments. He haven't paid his fees, or you got outstanding parking tickets. That bitch will lock that motherfucker door, bring you straight to the substation. Look at me looking at you like you crazy. But they like, wait, hold up, bro. What we going? What you gonna do? Everything bulletproof. You can't even break the window and jump out that bitch. Try to jump out that bitch, they gonna go about 90 miles. I'm going forward the speed limit. See if you trying to think you escape, the bitch gonna start going 90. Jump out this bitch now. Nigga, man, about 50 more miles on top of them 40. Bitch going 90 trying to get your ass to the substation. You right, everything glitter ain't gold. That's why I'm telling you, Brian, I need that old fashioned key. Fuck that push start and all that. You know what I mean? I'm ready to stick my shit in there. Because I know I can change that ignition switch if it was to go bad. Look at this piece right here. Go to all this on. Wait a minute, order it. I don't care how long it take to get in this thing. Order the little piece for me so I can stick my key in there. You got Google and YouTube. You ain't really got to bring your shit to the shop no more. Thank God my older cousin told me that. Because I be thinking about that. You could go rent anything you want. Google that motherfucker. Whether you got to take a mold out, transmission out, you dig, whatever you need. Cut trees down in your yard. You go get your bushwhacker, whatever they call that shit. Cut that shit yourself. Pull it up from the root. You know, selling wood out here depends on what kind of wood you got. Trees, you make money off that shit, man. I know a lot of people do that. Like I'm gonna pay you to do it. You gonna take the trees, gonna make more money on top of that because of the trees. You see what I'm saying? Cut your own shit, man. I never seen People be so lazy and don't want to cut their own grass or wash their own car. That's what we used to do. I used to wash the car and the truck, $5 a piece. And my grandpa feeling generous and I did a good job. And we ain't have vacuum cleaners then. I had to sweep that much. You know what I'm saying? So she might get 15 or $20. You know what I'm saying? But nigga be ready to bring their car to the car wash. Let them do it. Nigga be don't want to change their own tire no more. Shit, I got AAA, man. Fuck that tire. Call AAA, man. Let them come change that bitch. I think I'll get out there by the time AAA come out and change all four of them motherfuckers. And I'm at home. I remember I did that shit before. Called myself calling AAA. Them bitches took forever. And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, getting pissed off, want to curse them out and man, my grandpa showed me how to do this shit. Man, motherfucker, AAA. Why I got that motherfucker? I had a Suburban too. I had that motherfucking tire, but you know, because on the trucks that go underneath that bitch. I untied that, unscrewed that motherfucker, that bitch dropped down. I jacked that motherfucker up myself. And that was my first time ever changing the tire. I swear to God. And I changed that motherfucker for real. I changed that. I wasn't changing no tire. Yeah, you know they coming, Marquise. Oh, Donnie, you know you got to keep your eyes open. The nigga know all money ain't good money. But see, I can't speak for Charles and Mike because he can't see out one of his eyes, so he think that's good money. He got one good eye. You know what I mean? That see, God don't like ugly. He'll punish you early too. I don't know how you did it, but one of them ain't function. You know what I mean? So that's why he going through what he going through. He be the first one talking about he had a father. I mean, you know, he be there for his kids. Do you ever see him on there with his kids? I never seen it. I don't, even though my kids be on here a lot, but not with me because I don't want to introduce them to that. I always try to tell them, look, school first. If y'all do that on your free time, and I do mine. I used to monitor what they watching on there. What y'all watching on? Let me see. All right, cut that off. They ain't nah, don't be watching that right. You too young to be doing that. But I ain't around no more, so anything possibly goes. You feel me? So Roblox, Fortnite, I let you play the game, but just being on there just to be on there, no. You gotta monitor your kids what they watching on that phone and them tablets and stuff, and on that TV because it's television program for a reason. And I ain't about to let you program mine. You better tell them, bro. Drive your ass right off the cliff. You heard me? Hey, remember I said you never too old to learn. And my cousin just put me on something. And I didn't know that it was like that, but I'm glad he put me on that. He was like, just imagine you go try to buy a house, but you got a car note, and you paying $700, $800 on this car note. You say the bank's gonna deny you, cuz. And at first I didn't understand what he was saying until they sat there and marinated. Why would you go do that when a house don't lose its value when you drive the car off? The car do. I understand people want something reliable and this and that, but I'm telling you, that's why Google get your American made car. Everything be sitting right there. You can change that shit yourself. I'm just being honest. But if they see you riding around in a $90,000 car, $80,000 car, $70,000 car, $60,000 car, and then you try to go talk about, yeah, can you help me get a house and loan for that? People gonna laugh at you. And I had to think about that shit. It do make a lot of sense. It's like when my grandpa used to tell me. I used to, grandpa used to help me get a car. He said, boy, you wearing the car. Look at the shoes. The last month, I done seen you come up in here with 3, 4 pair of shoes. And all the motherfuckers over five to 100,000. I mean, over 100 to that and $200, $300. That's your car right there. You still rather walk than ride, huh? And I never understood what the fuck he was saying. But nigga got Gucci's, nigga got Baddies, nigga paying down at 175, 200 for the J's every time they come out. And he wasn't lying. Back then, cars used to be three, four, $500. You know what I'm saying? Now you can't get no car for three, four, $500. Them 88s, them cutlasses, man, you get them bitches dirt cheap and just fix them up, put a little money into them. But you got to do every used car. Cost of living that went up, inflation that went up, but the pay ain't go up. So you just got to think about certain things. You know that, like I say, you got to make better judgments. And people always want to keep up with the Joneses and the fashion and shit. Man, I don't worry about that shit no more, dog. I don't buy nothing until I go somewhere. To be honest with you, 'cause I be in my work clothes so much and got so much shit to be paying on and got to do for. I rather do for my kids that they can't do for themselves. But I try to put a cap and a limit on what I do for them. You know, but I don't deprive them of nothing, especially when they're doing their job and doing great in school. I'm gonna get them what they want, like they did for me. That's the least I can do. I'm gonna get you what you want, but you got to do something for me too. You know what I mean? You gotta obey your elders. You gotta stay focused in school, finish strong for me, and not get you whatever you want. Just like they told me. I still live off that old law. I ain't changing for this new shit. All this new shit they got going on, all this fruit cup shit going on. We ain't doing all that. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I'm scared of too, by me not being on hands with my kids no more. Because this world will manipulate these kids, and now all of a sudden they thinking they this and they not. And, you know, and vice versa. I ain't with that, man. And people mad at Boosie because he didn't want people at this party. That's how that man came up. That's how that man came up. You gonna get mad at that man and try to blackball a man because he don't want them type. Man, this world is crazy, dog. This world is a fucking trip. And I don't got nothing against nobody. That's your life. You gotta answer to God, not me. Ain't nobody sticking their sword in mine though. And I ain't sticking mine in theirs. That's bullshit. I don't know where the fuck y'all get that shit from. Y'all get mad at the man, talking about 'cause the man say he checking Adam apples and feet and hands. Bitch, if you got a size 12 on your feet with an apple, bitch, yeah, nigga. Y'all wrong, dog. How you doing, my man? Y'all wrong for that shit, man. Y'all trying to manipulate these kids and steer these kids the wrong way. Trying to fuck their head up and their mind up with that bullshit. Miss me with it, dog. And like I said, I got 3 boys and 3 girls. I got people in my family like that. I love them, but I don't know. Y'all stay over there, I stay over here. I mean, don't introduce me to it. I'm cool with it. I fuck with them, because they're my family. I don't like it. No, long as you don't try to turn me on and just try to, no, now we got a fucking problem. You understand? But I don't know, man. Like, I almost try to think about what made them do that shit. I almost think like that because, like I said, I ain't God, man. And they say in the Bible, God burnt the whole village down of people trying to rock like that. So, hey, y'all got to answer to him, not me. That's why I don't be talking about it. I'm just telling you what I'm not. I'm rocking. I ain't with it. I ain't for it. Don't play with me. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna play with you. Don't disrespect me. I ain't gonna disrespect you. Yeah, that back door in my like Corey said. That's why they be blackballing Corey Holcomb. Because he speak his fucking mind. But the God still make a way for him to still be paid and do shows. You can't blackball the truth, man. What the fuck wrong with y'all niggas? Y'all want a nigga to blackball the truth and shit. I ain't doing that, man. And I ain't gonna lie to you. My grandfather, bro. I had an uncle like that. My grandpa got 6 kids. My uncle John, my uncle Sam. Yeah, he got 7, 3 boys and 3 girls. One of my uncles was like that, for real, for real. And my grandpa told him, "Man, I raised you to be a man. I ain't raised you to be like that. Now, whatever decision you make, you got to answer to God at the end of the day. I ain't here to judge you. but I don't rock like that. Don't come around me like that. He left it at that. I'm still gonna help you, but I'm gonna help you from a distance. Cause I don't know where you get that from, cause you sure ain't get it from under this house, under this roof. So wherever you got it from, that's where you go at. If your mind that weak for a person to turn you out and make you feel like you're not a man and this and that, when I raised you how to be a man, that's all on you. But you're not about to cross my ceiling, my door with that devilish shit and bring that bad luck over here. Point blank period. And that was back then. That was way back then. You dig? So you can say he turned his back on his son or whatever you want to say. But I, hey man, it is what it is, man. You live and you learn. And he was still there for him if he really needed help. If he really needed help, like I need help with my bills and this and that, yeah, he gonna help him, but I'm gonna send it by your sister. Don't come over here. I'll mail it to you. You got a bank account? I'll get him to go let him put it in your bank account. And I could tell that shit hurt my grandpa, dog. That shit hurted my grandpa. That shit bust my grandpa when he found out my uncle was like that. And I talked to him, but he was like, he would make decisions in life, but they don't know about the consequences. Every decision that you make in life have a consequence to it. You dig? In fact, Corey, speak on the truth exactly. You can't blackball it. You can't. That's what I be telling niggas, man. People be on here lying marquees and trying to beat down the man. Look, tell the truth, man. You lying for views and shit. See, like I said, this video, I wasn't gonna trip off it, but the last couple of days I ain't been on this bitch, so I had a lot of time to just be sitting there working, doing my homework. Cause this homework, this therapy, like this my me time. This how I get my, you could call it vent, whatever you want, but this how I get my truth out by trying to open the next person eyes up to the bigger picture and see the kind of game that they run on us, and it's just only my people, dog. Like we the only one get the ass into the stick, and we should be tired of that, dog. They got too much land out here for us to be last all the time. Last, last, last. And people don't see nothing wrong with that shit. They ain't got nothing to do with me. They ain't my people. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem right there, you ask me. Because when Katrina and I moved to California, I ain't never heard of no fucking Cambodian. Man, they had like 10 people in the house. Mexicans out there, Asians out there, 7, 8 families in one fucking big ass house living good. Ain't tripping on who used all the tissue paper, who drunk the last sip of Kool-Aid, or none of that shit. Everybody in this bitch got a job. If you buy a house like that, that's 2,500 probably rent. But you got a 7-bedroom, 4-bath in this bitch. Everybody got their own room. The kids growing up together, knowing who their family member is, instead of you stand over here, he stand over there, him back at home. Everybody in this bitch together getting how they fucking live. Now, if you got 7 families in this bitch, and you split $2,500 rent, living in this old fat ass mansion, or this fat ass house, whichever you want to call it, on 3, 4, 5 acres of land, beautiful shit. This ain't no ran down there shit. One, we paid for this one. Boom. Next one, we gonna buy another one. One of y'all keep this bitch. We pay for this one. Next one, go get another one. And that's what they doing. We don't, like I said, we can't do that shit to save our own soul. But let a nigga say, let's go ride on a nigga. Let a nigga say, let's go have on a key. Nigga ready to do that. You see what I'm saying? Like, we got the game fucked up, man. Got the game fucked up. Hey, you wanna go to concert? Man, these niggas already paid. And half of the niggas we gonna see is fucking sellouts. The bitches ain't giving back to the community. Like I say, where state property at? Where Dame Dash at? Jay-Z rolling by himself. Fuck them niggas. He don't give a fuck. Mel Bleak the only one sucking ass over there, and that nigga ain't drop an album yet. So what the fuck you all under the nigga coattail for? You a musician. What the fuck you doing? Like, every time a nigga say something about Jigga, he your bitch head come, always got something to say. Cause you don't want it. Nigga don't know how to leave that bird nest. And it ain't like you making music, dropping music. Now I don't knock Beans. Now this is me. Beans, the man name was gonna save you from jail, but you on the stage with him at at the Roots picnic or whatever the fuck it was, the concert the Roots had. Man, I told you to kiss my motherfucking ass, man. Where my motherfucking money at, nigga? All the money you played us out of. You see what I'm saying? Now you at the game rubbing shoulders with motherfucking Robert Kraft. All these fucking demon ass niggas, man. You ever seen a black owner? Name a black owner of any sports team. I'm talking about owner, not majority owner, part-time owner. I'm talking about own it right out by himself. Nigga that never give you that much control. Never. People gotta wake up, man. Until we wake up, though, we gonna always be last, man. We gonna always be last. I wish I did have money. I build apartment complexes. I build duplexes and folks. That's why they what they call it, gentrification, gentrifying, whatever. They they done bought our hood, moved us out that bitch, and put these houses in these low income houses and overtaxing the nigga that live in that motherfucker in the hoods. That's what they been wanting to do, but I can't be the only one. I'm gonna keep doing it, but I can't be the only one trying to do that. Salute to the Magnolia Twins. Think Twice podcast. Y'all go salute to them. Great content. History, religion, all that. Them dudes smart as a motherfucker, dog. I'm telling you. They always cooking Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You just gotta listen to the message. They true saying is stay on code. You gotta stay on code. And it's easy to draw us off code when it come to this year. Because they put that bag in front of your face. I always tell y'all this. A million in each bag. They got 10 bags on the table. 8 of them motherfuckers gonna walk off. You might have 2 solid in that bit, maybe 3. But niggas hurting so bad out here, niggas gonna take that meal and don't know what the fucking consequences gonna come behind that motherfucker. You gotta earn it, man. Go out there, blood, sweat, and tears. Earn that shit yourself. If a nigga giving it to you, they got hold something over your head. They want you to do something in the long run. It might not come right now. But nigga, remember, I done one got you straight, nigga. Now you owe me this favor. Now don't be owing nobody no motherfucking favor out here. Get your own shit. Be content with it too. That's why you gotta manage your shit, do right by it, and you're gonna see longevity and reap the benefits of it. You know what I mean? It's not a lot. It's not that fucking hard, dog. We make it hard on ourselves. Why we the ones gotta lose our fathers in our house? You dig? But everybody else get to keep their fathers. And they on the same thing. Section 8, getting Medicaid, getting all this other shit. But when it comes to the blacks, oh, our fathers can't live with us. Y'all know Section 8, y'all got the program, y'all know hood, y'all know housing. When they come to inspection, you gotta bring your clothes by your mom and all that till they leave. Then you get the phone call, yeah, they can't, you could come back. Oh man, I ain't about to be doing all that, man. Fuck all that, man. Own your own shit. Get your own shit, man. But y'all know how I'm coming, man. Happy Father's Day to all the brothers out there. And hit that like, share, and subscribe for your boy, man. Know the boss Sports and News coming back at you with another slip slap. As long as they slipping, I'ma keep slapping. Believe that.